It's the best of Ron and Fez on XM 202.
Fezzy, I'm having this problem at home. Have you ever known anybody like this? All right, I'm up on the 15th floor on the balcony on my apartment, right?
Right.
I look down. It's like I can see a balcony, 14th floor. This guy, he throws bird seed out every day, and he keeps water out, right, for the pigeons. His entire balcony covered in bird crap.
Oh, that's disgusting.
And I'm thinking, all right, it's sickening for me to look down on. But what is it like for him? I think he's going to end up with a disease.
Yeah, those pigeons, they're the worst out of all birds are filthy animals.
Right.
Let's face some facts. They carry diseases. And I think the pigeons probably carry more than any other bird.
How could they not?
Oh, man. I'd report him.
Who do you report him to?
I'd call your leasing office or something.
See, I just never narked on anybody in my life.
I do it all the time.
See, I never feel good about that.
The person down the hallway from me,
Yeah.
they're cooking that fish. You smelt my hallway when you come over.
Oh, yeah, fish heads. It smells like they're cooking.
It's so disgusting. You know, I put a note in with the rent check. Could you please check on this apartment? I think someone died in there. The smell is awful.
So maybe I'll say I'm worried about this guy. Someone's crapped all over.
Exactly. You show concern. This man's going to get sick. People in the building are going to get sick because there's pigeon crap everywhere.
I don't know if there's anything wrong with it, though, is there?
With pigeon...
there's nothing that you can do about it. I mean, you don't sign a lease and they don't go, you can't feed birds.
I don't think... You know, feeding the birds is one thing, but setting up food and water for them?
Well, he just throws it out. I mean, it's not like, he's doing anything illegal. But it's just disgusting.
If they can tell my neighbor to knock it off cooking fish, I'm sure they can tell someone else quit feeding the birds. It's desecrating the building.
Here's Chris. You're on Ron and Fez.
It's a health hazard. Hi, Chris.
Hi. Who's this, Ron?
Yeah.
Fez?
Yeah, there you go.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Good. Pigeons, I learned when I used to work construction as younger, they carry spinal meningitis.
Great, because my back has been killing me.
You may got some meningitis in your spinal.
Oh, jeez, I can't even breathe.
Also, I coach in East Meadow High School. I'm a soccer coach over there.
Right.
And I can get my hands on some East Meadow letters.
Oh, is that...
You guys want 5 letters?
Yeah, that would be great.
Oh, for Billy Staples, the 5-letterman.
Yeah.
Sure.
That way we can all have letters. All right, thanks a lot, Chris.
All right, see you.
Thank you, Chris.
Here's John. John, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, John.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah. What's up, buddy?
What can we do for you?
Caller 65853.
What's up?
The problem is that pigeon feces breaks down into dust and gets into your ventilation system and air conditioning, and you can get hantavirus.
It is so disgusting.
See,
It is.
So filthy.
That guy opens the door to his patio, that meningitis dust blows in, gets in the air conditioning vent, and climbs up to your apartment.
Here's what I don't understand. What does he love them so much and thinks that they can't live without him throwing birdseed and putting water on his deck?
I've never understood a bird lover. Ronnie, I had a similar problem when I lived on the beach in Florida. My balcony was getting covered with seagull crap, and you know me, I wasn't feeding anybody.
Yeah, no, a seagull is basically a pigeon that lives at the beach.
Yeah, it's a
people,
sunny pigeon.
People act like seagulls are beautiful or something. They're filthy animals.
They're disgusting. I actually put a little poison out on the balcony.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
I put some poison out there.
And killed them.
I don't know that. I know I didn't have the problem any longer. They
What?
didn't hang out around my balcony.
So you poisoned and killed seagulls. That's probably against the law, my friend.
I would imagine it is if I killed them. I don't know that I did.
Well, you can't leave...
There was no dead ones on my balcony.
Yeah, I'm sure they don't die immediately. It's not a James Bond movie. And to poison something and have it die like that. Ugh.
It was either me die or them die. I could have gotten that spinal meningitis or whatever it's called.
I know it's that spinal.
I could have gotten all that.
Rory, you know this a little bit. What happens if you kill a seagull? There's got to be a fine at least, right?
Yeah, it's I believe it's a $50,000 fine and up to 5 years in prison.
But I'll tell you,
That's a lot.
I was down in. You're not going to put somebody 5 years for poisoning a bird.
Hey, kill a seagull.
I was down in Atlantic City, and those things are so filthy when you're walking the boardwalk. Some idiot tries to throw like a piece of their hot dog bun at them, and they come flying in like bikers from every which way.
Why do people insist on feeding them? They're not helping anybody.
A bird or a rat, I think I'd rather have a rat. That way it can't fly over your head.
All right, Hawk says he's got a hawk fact for us. Hawk is maybe the only bird I like.
Hawk fact.
All right, go ahead, Hawk.
Once when I was visiting my friend down in Florida, we were driving down Daytona Beach and just cruising along, going about 25 miles an hour, and there was a pigeon walking right in front of us, and it wouldn't get out of the way, so we ran it over. And all the feathers flew all over the place, and it was just bald, and it was just walking down the beach with no feathers.
Oh,
so you didn't kill it?
No, it looked really dazed, but it was still
It
going.
probably was sick if it couldn't get out of the way of your car.
I don't know, but those feathers went all
Now,
over.
did you feel bad, or was it funny to you?
It was funny when you saw it, but then the next day we were checking out the car grill, and there's all feathers in the car grill.
It's disgusting.
You know, it's like with a bird, it's like they're holding all their feathers tight in their fists. Because if you've ever seen a bird get hit, they immediately just throw their feathers everywhere.
Oh, that's what it did. It was like a little bird feather bomb went off.
It looks like a pillow fight when a bird gets hit.
Hey, Anthony. Anthony, you're on Ron and Fez.
Anthony, what's going on?
Ron and Fez, how you doing?
But
I'd give you my big-ass card number, but I've been waiting 3 months for it. So.
I'm going to put you on hold after
No, listen. If you got a clause at your apartment complex or wherever it is that you live in, that you can't have pets, there you go.
I don't think. I think you could probably have a pet bird. You can't have a dog, but I think you can have a pet bird there.
If it says no
I've
pets,
even seen cats there.
You've seen cats?
Yeah.
Over my building.
All right. Well, I figured I'd try to give you an offer.
I'd say I'd have talked to Ellen.
Ellen will know. She's smart.
I'll get her to take care of it.
She knows all the rules.
But this guy's deck is so filthy. It's so thick in it. And I'm like, at least hose it off for yourself.
Ugh. See, that's where you got him. That's a whole health hazard right there.
It's a health hazard. But I'm actually more worried about this scumbag than I am me because, I'm kind of far over, but I'm looking down on his balcony.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to look at that. That's disgusting. Ooh, I saw this thing the other day walking down the street. I was on Broadway and going past a trash can. Someone had one of those rotisserie chickens they had thrown out, like you get at the grocery store.
Yeah.
And the thing was laying next to the garbage can. It wasn't in the garbage can. And these pigeons, there must have been 20 of them, they were pecking the hell out of this carcass. They were just devouring the chicken flesh off of this thing.
Like cannibals. They eat their own.
Birds eating birds. Bird-on-bird crime.
Birds are the most disgusting things.
Ugh. They're so creepy.
Here's Neil. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Neil.
How you doing? When I was a kid, I grew up in Cuba, and I was walking towards my grandfather's home, and I was holding hands with my mom, and all of a sudden, vulture just happened to do his thing, and it hit me right on the head. Boom.
So a vulture crapped on your head.
And I lost my hair for 6 months. I got an infection, and being down there, they didn't have any kind of medication to kind of help it out. And after that, my hair grew in, and it grew in stronger than ever.
All right, so your dad tried to rush you to the hospital in that 56 Chevy?
No, there was no 56 Chevy. There was a donkey. That's about it.
When did you leave Cuba?
68.
68, huh?
Yes, sir.
Did you guys escape, or?
My father went into the lottery, and
Nice.
once he got into the lottery, they kind of make you go to like a prison, like a concentration camp.
Yeah.
And he had
Lucky.
to cut sugar canes for 3 years. We would only see him like 1 week in a month for almost 3 years.
And then finally he got you all out.
And he got us all out.
Wow,
and
talk about a hero, huh?
Yes, sir. He is my hero.
That's nice, and everybody got to go.
Yes. It was my mom, my sister, myself, and my dad. And we're happy to be here.
That's
so.
great. Your dad's a champ.
I bet the day all your hair fell off from the vulture crap, he says, look, I don't care if I got to cut sugar cane for 3 years. We're getting the hell off this rock.
Oh yeah, it was the best thing that ever happened to me in a awkward way.
He was looking at his little ball-headed Nino.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
Take care.
See you later, Quiche.
Okay.
All right, see
Bye.
I wonder, he says his hair came in stronger than ever. I wonder if pigeon crap is maybe a cure for baldness. Or vulture crap in his case.
It fell out to begin with.
It's the cure and the cause. He was like a little Lex Luthor baby.
I hate those birds. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey,
Yep.
Mike.
How you doing?
Good, buddy.
Yeah, Ronnie, you should buy yourself an eagle to eat the pigeons.
Yes, excellent.
A robot eagle.
Excellent.
Then it's just nature. It ain't you. It's nature.
Yeah, but I'm not going to have to take care of that eagle. Which, believe me, I'm telling you, an eagle's a filthy animal, too.
They just made an announcement out of Disney World, the resort in Orlando, Florida, where, you know how they have the big wedding chapel there? You can have your wedding at Disney. And for other occasions, they release white doves just about every day.
Right.
Well, the Florida Hawks are now swooping in and eating the doves as they're released on a daily basis. So, no more dove release at Disney World.
There's always some kind of bird nightmare down there because a couple of years ago they had kids killing them with sticks. Just taking sticks and beating flamingos to death.
Because they were overpopulated.
Here's Teresa. You're on Ron and Fez.
Teresa.
Yes, I have a mental parrot.
You have a mental parrot.
Yeah, we got it from one of my brother's ex-girlfriend's cousins, and their parents got a divorce, and it was fine up until the parents got a divorce. Once the parents got a divorce, it started eating, like, the feathers on his, like, breast, I guess. It still has feathers on its wings, but anytime we put, like, one of those lampshades around its head, it bites his feathers back off. And in the summertime, we put him on the porch, and it's like an attraction. People stop and say, "Is boss out yet? Is boss out yet?" And they, like, wait and see him.
Where do you live, Teresa?
In Bayonne.
Oh!
All right, here's a song for you, okay, honey?
All right.
Make sure that you can enjoy it and sing it along with yourself, okay?
All right.
Because this song reminds me of you.
You're going to love this.
Hey! Hello?
Yeah.
I called another time and you played that song.
All right,
Hello?
bye, honey. Yeah. Well, you're not getting any brighter, but you seem like a nice person.
It's always nice to hear from Bayonne.
Yeah.
Kids from everywhere come around to see the bald chicken parrot.
Fred, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, buddies, what's up?
Yeah.
But
in France, I know that the pigeons are crapping all over like the big statues and stuff, and it's deteriorating the stones on it.
That is all not good for the statues. But that Paris, France is the filthiest place. They don't pick up their dog crap, and then they got pigeon problems. And they are just knee-deep. They're between knee-deep and ankle-deep in some kind of crap over there.
And they seem to love it.
They do love it. That's why they smoke. They
want to
just smoke to make it even smell better.
They want to give the pigeons birth control so they'll stop producing.
Birth control. That never works. They've tried it here. It never works. You're better off just grabbing guns and shooting them off the wires.
I didn't know they made small enough condoms for them.
All right. See you later. You're a funny man, right?
Yeah.
You're a funny guy, right, Fred?
Well, he's considered funny in France.
Yeah. I'd say.
Thanks for the call, Fred.
All right, on the instant feedback, they said another way to get rid of the bird, plastic owls on the balcony. But here's the thing. It ain't on my balcony. It's on a balcony that's not far from me, and I'm looking down on it, and I just see an inch. I kid you not, Fez. An inch of pigeon crap around the whole thing. And I look down and I go, what the hell's going on? And I see this guy who'll walk out with bird seed. And he throws it all around.
That is so gross. Maybe you should take plastic owls and try to throw him down over to his balcony.
I had to throw Al Dukes off the balcony just to see if he'd fly. I think he can.
A vulture must have crapped on him as a kid, huh?
All right, here comes Wonder Boy. You got something to add here. How are we supposed to kill these pigeons, Wonder Boy?
Well, actually, I disagree. I wouldn't kill the pigeons at all, actually. I think that the pigeons are cute. I actually believe it or not.
What?
Yeah, I think that birds are cute on the whole, and pigeons
On
are
the
no
whole?
exception. Yeah, I mean, birds.
On your hole?
No, not on mine.
On your glory hole?
Actually, every morning before I come into work, I get up and I go to the park and I actually feed pigeons. That's how much I like birds. I actually go down with some bread, and that's kind of how I start off my day.
What is it that you like about them?
Well, they're small. They have cute, funny little mannerisms. They're very
Like what?
social.
You own a bird?
Yeah, actually, I own a couple of birds.
What kind of bird?
I have a couple of cockatiels. They're the kind of birds that are...
I bet you do.
They're the kind of birds, they have the big, like, mohawk, big, bright
Yes,
mohawk.
we all saw Beretta.
Oh, I'm sorry. So, actually, I have a couple of those. And
Do they talk?
I hate it when they talk
Yes.
down to us, Ronnie.
Yeah, they talk.
What do they say?
Most of them just say their names.
My ass hurts. My ass hurts.
None of them have ever said that. Like, they'll repeat back whatever you say to them, so for the most part, I would just go and...
My ass hurts. My ass hurts. Wonder Boy's batching. Wonder Boy's batching.
I could even understand maybe a woman would like a bird, but why would a man like a bird?
Well, I don't know. I guess,
I won't suck it. I won't suck it.
it is funny to have them repeat things. But, no, they're cute. They have, like, they have funny mannerisms. The way they eat is very funny. The way
What's
they're very...
funny?
They're very fidgety little, creatures.
Birdseed on his pod. Birdseed on his pod.
I don't understand why that would make you laugh. That they fidget.
Well, it's not laugh
That makes
out
them
loud
itch.
funny.
They eat worms. That's disgusting.
Not out loud funny, he says.
It just amuses you.
Right. No, my bird doesn't eat worms. He eats birdseed.
Wonder Boy's touching the bird. Touch the bird. Touch the bird.
No, he's never said that.
All right, here's Steve. Steve, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, guys.
Hey, buddy.
You know, down at the airports, they usually have problems with the birds getting into those big jet engines.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe you could put like a big plane or like a big jet engine on your roof, and that'll suck up all those birds.
I'd love to just have someone walk one through a park. Like they're vacuuming it.
I'll tell you, I couldn't do what you did.
Bird
though.
vacuuming.
I couldn't do your stuff. First of all, I can't narc out somebody.
Right.
Just something just a way I live. And the other thing is, I couldn't poison an animal. I think I could shoot him before I could poison him.
All I did was leave poison out on my balcony. Whatever happened with the birds was up to them.
And you think that somehow that the word gets around the bird kingdom, and they know where the poison came from?
It worked for me. Man, I was scrubbing that balcony constantly. With seagull crap. All right, Rory, you have a story now? I hope it's not as wonderful as Wonder Boy's.
No, we used to hang out at an abandoned warehouse when I was a lot younger, and there was a bunch of pigeons that just
You
hung
and your
out.
friend Millhouse? Go ahead.
No, it was a bunch of us. It was like 6 of us that used to hang out there when we were
And
like
this has
teenagers.
what to do with anything.
And there was a bunch of pigeons that were there, and there was also a pile of bricks, and we used to see how many pigeons we can kill by throwing bricks at them and crushing
disgusting.
them.
That's disgusting.
Did you get any? You were able to throw a brick accurately enough to clobber
And it's
a
not
pigeon?
like you even belong there.
Well, there was so many pigeons. It was probably like a good 50 pigeons just sitting on all
So you
milling
just-
around on the ground.
You're just throwing a brick into a pile.
Exactly, and it was you were able to hit it very easily. At least crush one of them, half of it.
Ah!
All right, here's my door lady, Ellen.
Go with poison.
Ellen.
Ellen?
Yes.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Okay, honey, how are you?
Good.
How you doing, butter?
Hey, baby, how are ya?
Ellen is the door lady at my building.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
You tell me where those pigeons are,
Yeah.
and I'll take care of it.
You know that? Yeah. But see, what are you going to do, Ellen? You're not going to hurt somebody.
Well, actually,
right?
I'm not going to do it. Chris said he'll do it for you.
It's
Hey,
just disgusting.
Get Big Chris to handle it.
All right, so how do you deal with it? The person's not allowed. Now I feel like a narc.
No, you're fine.
No, I say find them on your own, Ellen. I can't knock people
You
out.
see, you gave it away when you said.
Yeah.
I know where it is now. It took me a couple of minutes to figure it out, but you gave it away.
She got out the schematic to the building, the
Yeah,
blueprint.
Exactly, Fezzy, exactly. Because Ronnie said he walks out.
He walks out.
Walk
yes.
out.
Yes.
That was the clue?
That was the clue.
Yes, it has to be the 12th.
I don't know if it's 12.
It can't be below you because it's David and Ruby.
Yeah, that
And
it's
they're
not
not
them.
here.
No, it's on the other side.
So that's I'm right.
Yeah,
Because,
it's not David, the Australian.
Right, they're away.
Where are they?
Are they on holiday again?
Yeah, they're in Spain.
So you miss him, don't you?
They do
Yeah,
all
I
right for
miss
themselves.
David.
Yeah, I bet.
Not
you do.
Ruby.
Oh, come on, Ruby's a little girl.
Oh no! Come on, look at David.
Ellen is butter. She's the door lady that hits on most of the people who work there
And live here.
There you
and
go.
live there. Yeah, no matter what. You have a good job. Huh?
She's going to write a book one day.
Yeah, and believe me, you two guys are going to
All
be
right,
up
all
there.
right. Don't even start.
And Fezzy, we're going to take care of that fish.
All right, Alan.
Okay, honey.
We'll take care of the fish, too, for you. You tell me where you are, and we'll take care of the fish, too.
Is that what you're calling it now?
I'll tell you, let me know where that fish is, and we'll send Chris over to your house and take care of the fish.
All
Now,
right.
Ronnie, we're
that
going to
nice?
take care of your bird.
All right, don't even start. No, just drop it. I'm sorry.
How
you're
often is
listening.
she taking care of your bird?
Hey.
Hey, Ronnie, I'll take care of your bird.
All right, stop it. You're supposed to work at our building.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Well, we should have a professional relationship.
We do.
Yeah.
Very professional.
She's always telling
One
me.
tenant had to go to Spain to get away from your meat hooks.
She'll actually tell me in the morning, hey, I'm having trouble walking since last night. I'm going, I shouldn't be hearing this.
Why not? You ask.
No, I don't
Yeah,
ask.
you
Why
do.
do you ask her
I
these
ask if the
things?
mail is in.
No, you do. You ask me all the time.
No,
And she
you
said
know
the
the
mail was in last night.
I had my feet up on the backboard.
Ain't this place great?
Yeah, it is for you.
It's a
It works
Peyton
out
place.
well for you.
Ain't this place great? Where
Yeah.
else can you live that you can have all this insanity?
All right, honey.
I'll talk to you guys
All right,
later.
bye-bye. Bye, Butter.
Bye.
Bye, Alan.
She's Butter online.
She'll take care of this, Ronnie. Let her do what she does best.
I'd rather she didn't.
Interfere.
Yeah. Louie, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Louie.
What's up, fellas?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, you know, the Indians, the American Indians, in their culture, they actually worship birds. And they believe that each bird is like the spirit of a dead person.
How idiotic.
That
So-
figures.
If you think about it like that, then, you know, really what you got, if you kill all these birds, you really, you know, you're killing spirits.
Yeah, then you say to your kids, oh, no, your grandfather's not so much dead as he is eating worms.
Right.
Either way, worms are involved.
All right.
All right, see ya.
Thanks for the call, Louie.
Later.
All right, people are actually writing in. Is that the lady who calls you Big Daddy? So long ago that happened. And people don't drop the Big Daddy.
People don't forget.
She's not very professional.
A lot of times she just changes out of her uniform right in the lobby.
She said to me, my chick, I'll take both of you on. And the kids are there. And I'm going, what are you doing? I know you're joking, but this should be a family atmosphere.
And that was in church. She leaned over the pew to do that.
All right, you know how she's talking about where Australian Dave?
Right.
It's one over. Towards the river.
Oh, okay.
Towards the river.
One over from Australian Dave and Ruby.
But I don't knock.
She'll send Chris. You give her the word. You give her the A-OK.
Poor Chris must live in a nightmare.
He's a hired gun at this point.
You know, last year I was able to give Chris lobsters. Roy, I'd like you to look into something nice for Chris from us.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah, I can get some lobsters.
Get some live lobsters for him. I know for a fact he likes to grill them.
Okay.
Nice. There we go.
I'll get them shipped straight from Maine.
I don't know where they come from. That I don't want to know.
That's the freshest in Maine.
You give too many details. Just
Yes.
get the lobster.
Right. I never want a detail.
Okay, I'll just
We
get
go.
'em.
We go to you because we can't handle details.
And I don't even like to talk about it. I'd like to think it, you to somehow figure that out, and then do it on my own.
I already knew you were going to say that.
Thank you, Radar.
And today you're going to have the big talk with Jeremy, whether or not he's going to supply us with, big presents, or else I got to go out shopping.
Okay, I'll talk to him after the show.
So it was a surprise. The guys don't even know about it. I think we'll make a... Did all of you guys get paid for that week?
Yeah, somewhat.
Good. You didn't get taken care of like it was...
Not
Not good enough?
No, I mean, it was fine. Not anything
What
out
do
of
you
the
want, a
ordinary.
laptop? Want a nice laptop?
I could go for a nice laptop.
Palm?
Yeah, that would be nice, too.
Huh? Give him a palm.
Give him a palm job. Beezer, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, buddies? 10788.
Buddy.
What's going on, Beezer?
Buddy, simple solution to your pigeon problem. They produce a high-pitch box that puts out a sound. It sounds like a larger bird. It scares all the pigeons away.
Yeah, but here's the thing. This guy's feeding them and giving them water.
No, it works.
Yeah.
They have them all over here down in Newark. They should have one for the Spudinis as well.
They do not. And let's remember, this isn't a problem on Ronnie's balcony.
Right.
This is a neighbor over and a floor down.
Now I wish you didn't, talk about it now that Ellen knows. Not a butter's on the case.
Now she is on the job, and you're going to get results, Ronnie. She's like Mr. Wolf. She'll clean up a mess. She's a cleaner.
Right. In the meantime, she won't sign for a package. You get out of here.
A lot of times she sends the UPS man away until another door person's on duty, so she doesn't have to lift packages. At least not those kind.
Orlando, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Orlando.
What up, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, the ledge on my crib, it's like it would always get pooped on by pigeons, so we got these spikes. I seen them in train stations, so my roommate got spikes, and like they never land there anymore, so we're good. We don't have to clean the crib.
I don't have problems with that.
And you probably don't want a spiky balcony, do you?
Yeah, well, it's like, yeah, if I sit down, it'll hurt. It's not good.
All right, see you later.
Thanks, Orlando.
I can't believe that damn Wonder Boy has birds as pets. That'd be like having a Nazi or a dope head as a pet.
It's like some crazy old lady thing to do.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's like an old lady thing to do.
Where he's like feeding crackers to his old bird. It's his only company in his old age.
And then
he's got a shawl around him.
You smile while they eat?
Yeah, they're adorable to watch them eat. They really are. They're very cute, and they're suspicious animals. So they'll dip their head down to eat the seeds, and then they look up and they look around and make sure nothing's changed in the room, and then they kind of dip their heads back down. It's a cute little thing to pass the
Cracker
time.
on his balls. Cracker on his balls.
If a person ate like that, you'd hate him.
Well, yeah, I feel like a person has no need to be that suspicious when you're standing next to them.
So you just study these bird movements and motions.
No, I wouldn't say I study them as much as I have.
You go to the park and watch the birds move there.
Yeah, well,
let's see a real bird impression here. How does a pigeon walk?
How does a pigeon walk?
Yeah, why don't you show us while you're in the room?
He'll walk like this.
That's actually a pretty good impression.
He's got
That's
it down.
all I can do with pigeons.
He walks like Earl.
The pigeons.
When Earl's listening to his big boom box. God, that thing's gigantic.
Bring him back to 70s. Here's, and I don't want to make a big deal about this. It's just something I saw.
Well, it's gross and it needs to be taken care of.
I don't have any problem with the neighbor. I just think it's disgusting.
You don't want to get sick.
Dennis, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Dennis.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Yeah.
Good, buddy.
Big ass card holder 4175 checking in.
Hooah! Hooah!
I think I got the best solution. Go over to him, this neighbor, with a handful of flowers. Ring his doorbell. When he comes out, punch him in the face. When he hits the floor, you say, "That's what you get for feeding the goddamn bird, you rat bastard." Then you walk away.
What do you think of that?
You don't think I should kick him while he's down?
No, that would help too.
All right, Dennis has come up with a solution. I punch my neighbor in the face, and once he's on the ground, I kick him. Interesting.
If you want, have Ellen send Chris up to punch him in the face.
No one's sending Chris anywhere.
He'll do
Although
it.
I do want to get Chris lobsters again this year.
Nice.
Every summer I like to get him lobsters.
That's a nice tradition.
Chris does a great job in our building. I can't speak for the other people.
The other ones you never see.
Please. Charlie, you're on Ron and Fez.
Where they hide all day. Hi, Charlie.
Ron and Fez, big ass card holder, something 23.
Okay.
Hooah! Listen, I like Dennis's solution. It's direct, but
Yeah.
mine, I'm not sure of the logistics, but I think we paved this guy.
I'll tell you this. If President Bush, who, believe me, has done nothing the entire time he's been president besides lose the Twin Towers and have the economy drop through the floor, if he said, as a nation, we're going to kill every bird, I would get behind him 1,000,000%.
He's back in business.
And he'd have my vote in 4.
Nice. That's good to know.
Why does he come up with something like that?
I don't know.
Do you think that we have the power, the manpower, to kill every bird? It would be difficult.
Oh, it'd take a while, but I think we could do it.
The only problem there is I don't want to kill chickens, just keep them in cages where later we can eat them comfortably.
Yeah, of course, poultry, chicken, turkey, duck.
A lot of people writing in, and I know this is big in Jersey, the Canadian goose problem. And they won't let you kill them, right? You can't go out with a hockey stick and kill a goose that's in your yard.
As much as you want to.
There's a lot of them on golf courses where I was a caddy. So the people that I thought were always the cruelest would wait till there was a group of them together and just start whipping golf clubs at them. And then if one that doesn't kill them.
Did you scream down? I'm a bird lover.
I said it quietly. I didn't feel like screaming. It was
You were a
appropriate.
caddy?
Yeah. That's how I learned to be so attentive. But,
Have the geese stop squawking, Clarice?
All right, people are writing into me, all right, great going, Ron. You don't like birds, so you become a rat. I'm not a rat. I'm really not. Ellen, I'm
You're
gonna
not
ask-
a rat. You're doing the right thing. Trust me.
This guy must be retarded or something, though.
Yeah. A lot of
Feeding
retarded
birds.
people like birds. That's true, though. They think they're funny.
All right, people writing, squirt some lighter fluid down there and throw a match.
Take out the building. You'll be above that fire. Remember that.
Mark, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Ron and Fez, 19228.
Hooah! There you go, buddy. What's going on?
We were down at Gilgo Beach barbecuing,
Yeah.
and goddamn seagull came and snapped the steak right off the grill.
Oh, you got to kill for that.
Let me tell you, something fools around with my steak. That's like playing with my emotions, and I will go off.
We're only a foot away, and the goddamn thing came down and snatched it right up.
And just saw it. You just see your steak flying off.
Yep.
How could it even carry a steak?
And this is the animals that Wonder Boy loves, that he'd like to give voting rights to.
I don't know that they need to vote, but I do think that they're great animals. That they're
They're
very
not great
entertaining.
animals.
No, they're a lot of fun. They're very social. They keep you company.
They spread the Black Plague. Do you know that? That's what spread the Black Plague around Europe. Pigeons and rat crap.
Well, I didn't think it was still. They're still spreading it with that though. No, now.
They spread all kinds of diseases.
Well, I feel like
How do
if
you
you
think
look
AIDS
past
is-
that part, that I think
can't look past it.
They're horrible, disease-ridden creatures. You know, here's the thing. When mad cow disease was going nuts across Europe, they were killing everything with a hoof. These birds are carrying disease. Let's start cleaning up the mess.
I don't even like to ban the birds.
Really?
It's too whiny for me.
Now, in New York, you're not allowed to touch a pigeon, right?
No.
You can't hurt a pigeon. These filthy things are protected.
Right. I don't even think a farmer is allowed to kill like blackbirds around his field.
Really?
You can only kill birds during the assigned season, the hunting season. Like you can kill pheasant at a certain time. You can kill ducks at a certain time. But you just can't walk out in your backyard if you're way out in the country with a nice pistol and sit there and knock birds off a tree. And that's ridiculous to me, Fez.
That ain't right.
Here's Bill. Bill, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
In Jersey, with the geese, you can't even touch them. They have geese police.
The
that you
geese
have-
police, I said they're coming for me.
You have to call the geese police. They come and take the geese away from any pond you have. If you even touch them, they can arrest you on spot.
All right, here's what pisses me off about this. Who's paying taxes? Us or the geese?
Obviously, the geese are.
Yeah, the geese must be, because when we pay our taxes, this is what it's going to. It's saving geese.
Un-effing believable.
You gotta be effing kidding me with this crap. You can't even touch a bird.
It is. What kind of world do we live in, Fez, where all we're doing is taking care of other species?
That we're paying to actually have the geese with their own armed guards. It's ridiculous. Now, what happens? You're not allowed to kill something. What happens if there's like some just massive pigeon infestation?
There already is.
Let's say you go into a warehouse, like someone's gonna remodel a warehouse, and there's a pigeon infestation there, where you're gonna remodel this thing, open a brand new business. What is your course of action to get the pigeons out of there if you
have
can't
none.
kill them?
You have to hope that they eventually want to leave on their own.
You have to try to get them to sign a contract.
Or you have to put food outside and make them go out there. But you can't hurt them at all. And I'm telling you right now, in New York City, you got more pigeons than people. Then when you're along the beaches, you got more seagulls than people. I'm telling you, I was just in Atlantic City. The only time I could relax is when I was gambling. I go out on the boardwalk. These filthy animals are a foot above your head, hoping you buy a pretzel or something so they can swoop in and take it.
And that's because of a select few bastards that insist on feeding them. That's why they gather around so much. There's people that will feed these things. That should be illegal. We obviously can't stop the birds. There's geese police. But you can tell people not to do things.
Unbelievable. We even have to have this conversation.
It's so gross.
In the year 2002, we haven't killed the birds yet? We're an embarrassment as a country that we haven't killed every bird out there.
Those pigeons are birds with fleas. You can actually see the fleas on them.
Yeah, you see them moving.
Yeah. They're that disgusting. Wonder Boy keeps 2 of them in his house.
No, not pigeons.
What's
like
the
there's
difference?
a difference. Seriously. Like there's a difference. And you know me and Fez, we don't have a prejudiced bone in our body. We like human beings.
That's true.
That's who we put first.
Yes, is that so bad that maybe we put a homeless person above, while you're feeding a bird, maybe Fez and I are feeding homeless people.
That's admirable.
And isn't that true, Fezzy? You go out in the park, you see people feeding homeless people. They feeding birds. They step over a homeless guy to feed a bird.
Yeah, you're buying that pretzel or that hot dog just to give the bird the bun or the whole pretzel. Why not buy a sandwich for a person?
And I got news for you.
And pick it off in little pieces and throw it to a human for a change.
If this guy who's feeding the birds on his balcony had a heart attack and died and was laying out there, those birds would swoop in and peck his eyeballs out in a heartbeat.
Those birds that he thinks are his friends. They're not.
You got no friends outside your species, that's obvious. Chris, stop coughing and talk to us, buddy.
Yeah, right?
Hello?
You got bird disease? What's going on?
Hello.
Go ahead.
Hey, out here in Rockland County, we actually had Canadian geese problems for a while. And what we really did, we actually went out, killed them, and fed them to the homeless.
Who did this? The people?
Yeah, it was in 99 and 2000 out here in Rockland, we had a major problem with all our Canadian geese. So that's what we did. We had our senator come down. We had the congressman. The head of the Rockland County had to go down to New York City, had a big goose dinner with all the homeless people. And the animal activists were up in arms.
Yeah, they always are.
Of course.
But that's the way to do it.
They're furious when they see humans getting fed.
Yeah, they cannot stand the fact if a human sits down and has a wonderful dinner.
They would love to close any sort of homeless shelter and make it an animal shelter. They walk into the animals' rights people, they'll walk into a homeless shelter and think, all this space could really be used by some puppies and kittens. Sure. And we could just get these people out of here.
And all this ground here they could be crapping on.
Right. Boy, they could really be stinking up this joint.
Thomas, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Thomas.
Hi, Ron. Hi, Fez.
Hi, Thomas.
Listen, I got a little scientific hawk fact for you. No pun intended.
Hold on.
Hawk fact.
The amount of birds in a let's say a square mileage, are dictated by the amount of food it has in the area. Insects mostly. Now, if you start killing birds, the reason birds are protected is if you start killing them, you will be overrun with insects. The fact is that
spray.
If there were no birds on Earth, you would swim in insects, my friend, in a matter of days.
Not if we spray.
Well, spray, you want to breathe that crap in?
I would rather breathe that in than see another bird.
Then breathe in pigeon crap?
Well,
and I'm all for killing every insect out there myself.
I got another hawk fact.
Oh, you're
loaded with
crazy.
them.
Come on.
Hawk fact.
Thank you. My niece spent 2 weeks in the hospital from goose crap, the Canadian goose crap. Every goose is equal to 3 septics in a lake, leaking into a lake.
Thank you very much. This
Gross.
guy, I don't know where he's getting his fun facts from.
We should tell him about the Cuban boy who went bald from the vulture crap.
You'd cry.
You'd cry if you heard that story.
Are you honestly think that without birds we'd be up to our armpits in insects?
No.
Because I never see them eating anything but free bread. They're eating free bread by the loaves.
Yeah, you never see one, choking down a cockroach.
But I'll tell you something else. Those birds, they seem like they got a busy life. Like all they think about is eating, nothing else but eating. They're flying and eating. And you could feed a bird forever, and it will not stop eating. Like if there's a bunch of birds up there and you see somebody, they'll eat a whole piece of bread. They're back in. They want more. That's the problem with these people who feed birds. They never satisfy them.
And the birds just keep showing up. Those birds will fight each other for like a pizza crust.
Or another bird to eat. Here's David. You're on Ron and Fez.
Sick.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, David.
I'm okay, buddy.
Out in Staten Island, out in the strip malls, early in the morning. late at
Shaolin?
night. I'm sorry?
Down in Shaolin?
No, I'm not from Staten Island, but I've done this. I had a friend that lived out there. And on the malls, you can just drive through early in the morning and run them all over.
See, I couldn't do that.
Right in the parking lot.
I don't have it in me. Runner boy, could you do it?
Not in a million
Doesn't take
years.
Could you do it, Fez?
I could never go behind the wheel and run something over. I prefer a poison, a victimless crime.
That is
Exactly,
not a victimless crime. And at least if, I'll say this for Rory, the disgusting Rory, who hits him with bricks, at least it's over quick. Your way of poisoning him, that thing probably suffers for weeks before it dies.
Just enough to get the word out.
There's no word to get out. They don't communicate.
Then what are all those bird calls?
Well, that part I don't know. I don't think they sit around. I mean, they make noises and they hear other birds, but I don't think they go, oh, you want to stay away from 15G. It's got poison on the balcony.
Seemed to work for me. And I didn't have one brick-covered bloody carcass to get rid of.
I don't know. How long do you think it takes a bird to die from poisoning? Weeks?
At least.
Yeah.
Really?
At least.
Roy, seriously, could you poison something?
Oh, yeah, I could poison something, but I'd rather just kill it quickly.
Thank you, Rory.
He's so disgusting. He doesn't care what kind of killing it does.
As long as it dies.
Let me check with Hawk, because I know he's killed birds before, too. Could you poison something?
Yeah, definitely. I have no problem with it.
Poisoning a bird?
Yep, bird, rat, anything.
If birds were ruining your Poconos getaway, what would you do?
I'd poison them. Take them out. I paid a lot for that. I don't want to.
How much?
How much?
Seriously, how much?
More than I should have.
Really?
Really? You got taken?
I didn't get taken. It was a good deal.
How much you have to put down? No.
What was the down payment? Just give us that much. And we'll calculate monthly payments from there over the next 30 years.
I let my girlfriend take care of the money end of it.
Oh, so she's paying for the whole thing.
I thought this was your place.
No, it is my place, but I just
Whose name's it in?
It's in my name. I just signed the check, and she tells me.
Why don't you just get married then?
I know.
I don't know if I'm ready for that.
But you're sharing two homes together.
No,
He's so mad at himself for saying that. He knows he is up crap creek when he goes home.
That Hawk's adorable. So you poison birds over there in the Poconos?
Oh, yeah, in a second.
Wonder Boy, could you?
I can't even eat birds. I don't eat chicken.
Now you make me feel like a pussy for being on your side.
Do you eat meat?
Yeah, I like steaks and stuff.
So you don't mind a cow getting bashed in the head?
They're not as adorable as birds are, I feel like. So.
Well, he's got a good point there.
You missed the cow parade then 2 years ago.
God,
I did like them painted, yeah.
That almost turned me off of meat. I hated those cows so much. All right, we're going to break here. We'll come back. It's Ron and the Bird Poisoner.
Fez!
It's the best of Ron and Fez on XM 202.
Everybody has been the part of a joke gone bad. Or as you called it earlier today, a proke. It's a prank. It's a joke. It's a proke.
I was coming home from school one time.
All drunked up.
No, I was like in 8th grade. My other brother, he was a senior in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And above our back door was a window, second floor. And my brother thought it would be funny to pour water on my head from that second floor.
Seems like a funny enough joke.
Funny enough. Except for the fact that he thought it would be even funnier to put scalding hot water. Scalding hot water from the bathtub. So, and this is like, it was springtime. So it was like 75 degrees in Jersey. I'm coming there, and scalding hot water, just out of nowhere to me, slams into my head, and I had to go to the hospital because I needed...
All right, you're sensitive, though, because just like when Jay Moore poured the hot sauce down your pants, you went to the hospital for it.
Yes.
Some of these things should be funny jokes.
They're not funny.
I mean, you've never taken a hot shower?
Right, but not scalding hot water. And actually, no, I take lukewarm showers.
Do you really?
Yes, I do.
Because of your skin?
No, yes, because I can't have hot water on.
Why didn't you say that before you let somebody pour hot sauce down your pants?
I wasn't thinking.
A sweater will give him a sunburn. It's too hot for him.
Danny, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, boys?
Yeah.
When we were kids growing up, there was this one kid we always beat the crap out of. And a bunch of us, around a dozen of us, one Halloween, went to his house and just egged the hell out of his house. Thought it was hilarious.
Right.
Well, apparently the kid's father flipped out, figured it was one of the, a bunch of his kids and friends from school, got so mad that the guy had a heart attack and died.
Oh, man.
And there's still something a little funny about that, don't you think?
Well, I mean, it is kind of his fault. It's up to you. I mean, you've got egg on your house. So for that, you should die? You should go so crazy that you actually die? No, you've got to maintain, ladies and gentlemen. Fez, you brought up the thing about bottle rockets. My neighborhood, a couple of guys were selling firecrackers, me and my brother. And one of the guys who we were dealing to, I mean, when you're a kid, firecrackers is like dealing crack. People will come to your house, they'll whisper, could you come outside and talk to me for a minute? It's very exciting to sell firecrackers. So anyway, one of the guys has firecrackers and not sanctioned by any member of my family. He sticks one in a fish's gill to, like a kid wants to do, blow the head off a fish. I mean, as it's going down, I guess the fish feels the heat. It flips, right up into his face. Boom. Firecracker goes off, blows his eyeball out. Now people are calling up our house, acting like, maybe we stuck a firecracker in somebody's eye socket. No, it didn't happen that way. He was sold something. I'm sorry, you're 11 years old. You should know how to use fireworks. And went off on his own. Lost his eye. To this day, he's walking around with a glass eye.
Oh, that's disturbing. You weren't at fault.
I don't think I was to this day. But, try telling that to his family. Tony, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, I was on the bank of a river with one of my friend's brothers, and I was throwing rocks, next to him so it would splash and get them all wet. And I threw a softball-sized rock that hit him right in the top of the head, knocked him out. He had 40 stitches, and the kid was never the same after that.
See, that's the thing. You know your arm's not good enough that you could give somebody a headshot from that far away. And yet, every once in a while, and I hate to act like God is involved, but it seems like something is guiding that right where you couldn't throw if you had $1 million on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If there was $1 million prize, you're not going to be able to throw a rock 30 yards and hit a dish and break it.
Right.
Unless you really don't want to break that dish. And then it breaks. Here's Mark, you're on Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
15 years old, driving home from a baseball game in a carpool. My coach is in the middle lane. We're in the left lane. His window's open, so I decided it'd be a bright idea for me to throw a circus peanut into his window. Hits him right in the face, swerves, get in an accident. He had to get 6 stitches in his head.
From a circus peanut?
They're marshmallow, aren't they?
Yeah, but, it's like if anything comes flying in the car, you're like, hey, what's that? Now the car is out of control. It's not like the circus peanut can hurt somebody, but it does throw off his attention. Did everybody come back to you like you're a maniac?
Yeah, I was suspended for a couple games. It was very traumatic.
For 2 games. He has to sit out. Sit on the bench and think about it, Circus Peanut. Hey, Peanut, where you going right now? Hurting somebody? That was a great story. Glenn, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, guys? One time I was at Ozfest, and my buddy pushed me down, completely trashed my ankle. It hasn't been the same yet since that day. And I was mad at him for a little while, but then I forgave him after a couple years.
Yeah, that's what always happens. At a certain point, you could hold that grudge, but you can't keep it forever. Here's the funny thing about us, Dave. My stuff that's embarrassing, I'm always on the bad side of. You're always the victim of the story. It is kind of show you what life is like, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got to stop. Stop it already.
But some people are just born to do the pranks, and other ones are born to be pranked. And there's something pranks about you. You're not a prankster. You're a prankee.
Yeah, just like when my brothers thought it would be funny to lock me in the broom closet and then forgot that I was there and left me in a tiny 2x4 broom closet when I was 6 for about 2 hours.
You freak out now?
Yes, very much.
You still remember it to this day?
I get nightmares about it to this day.
You still hear the lambs? You still hear the lambs?
He still can't sweep up.
Paul, you're on Ron and Fez.
Buddies, what's going on?
Yeah.
Hey, 3rd grade, it was when wrestling was big. I took some kid up in the pile driver position on a cement floor.
Oh, no.
And some other knucklehead pushed me backwards. Kid's never the same.
You almost cost wrestling for all of us. Because remember, these cases have made the news. And it's like, we need to get rid of wrestling. Just because some people are idiots. You pile drive anybody, it's got to be on the bed. Steve, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, 41668.
Hoo-ah!
Hey, boys. Hey, I was riding my bike with my friend,
When we were kids, I took a bottle rocket, you know, the whistling bottle rockets, shot it off, went right into a police car's grill, and the police officer was in there, blew up in his grill, and he gave us a ticket.
Yeah, again, could you have pulled that off if you wanted to? No. That's the weird deal about it. Same like with the peanut shot. If you would have said $1 million if you can hit the coach in the face with a circus peanut. A circus peanut should have hit the air and taken off.
They're totally light.
And yet somehow he pulled this off. As if God has a sense of humor. Bianca, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
Well, a while ago when, like, the internet was born, my friends and I decided that it'd be really funny to pretend to be this girl online.
Sure.
And it was a friend of ours, you know, so we didn't think much of it. And, you know, her name was Meredith, so we made the screen name like Meredith, this, or something stupid like that.
Right.
And all of us got together one day, and we started just messaging, like, all of the creepy, like, retarded guys in our grade, like, oh, my God, will you go out with me? Like, you know, things like that.
Sure.
And the girl didn't know it was us, and she ended up killing herself because she thought someone was stalking her.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, it's a really depressing story.
And how now do you spend the rest of your life?
I don't know. I regret it every single day.
Do you? Or do you call radio shows and then everybody's joking around, having a good time and telling this horrible story?
I'm sorry.
Do you still
For that you're sorry? Or for the fact that it happened in the first place?
What?
Do you still IM or email people? Because I would never want to do it again.
I do. I just don't pretend to be people online anymore.
All right, thanks, Bianca.
No problem.
Does her family know that's why she killed herself? Maybe she had other problems.
Oh, hopefully.
Yeah, maybe there was other problems.
This was it.
Like an alcoholic dad and stuff, but it just like added to it, I guess.
Yeah. Well, way to pick on the Carrie. Way to be one of the bad girls in the Carrie films. You do things that are so stupid when you were a little kid. In my neighborhood, we all used to stand on the corner. I don't know why. And you would go past the corner and it'd be like 20, 30 kids. We'd be standing, just hanging on a corner, right? That was her whole thing. So somebody came by and asked, like, where one of our friends was, like a girl. So one of us says, oh, you didn't hear? She got raped by those two guys over there. When you're a little kid, the word rape seems funny to you. I don't know why. Maybe because you don't understand the difference between sex and rape. But I said, well, this person said, oh, because there was like these two single guys who lived in a trashy house together that never took care of it. You know, so long story short, we're sitting there 15, 20 minutes, half an hour goes by. Everybody's sitting around talking. And we're like 11, 12, 13 years old. All of a sudden, some of the mothers start coming around. They're pulling kids off the corner, blah, blah, blah. About halfway into it, we find out the truth. The rumor is now going up and down that these two guys that are about 40, that nobody in the neighborhood trusted, allegedly raped someone. Tried to tell that story later of, I was joking, having a little fun. Obviously, it never happened.
These guys had to move out of town then,
No,
right?
they were scumbags. They probably ended up doing something terrible later. But that's what really blew it up, that the mothers in the neighborhood were already scared of these. I mean, two guys are 40 sharing a house together. It looked kind of bad. But a kid will do the stupidest things and thinking that it's a joke. And I'm not as bad as Bianca. No one got killed over it. Just some, let's face it, red face. Dan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can follow that last story, but I'll try.
All right, go ahead.
My friend's shooting a blank paintball gun at me, so the air's hitting my face.
Right.
He's like 2 feet away from me. My other friend comes around, drops a single paintball in the barrel, shoots me not even an inch above my eye. Every time I get sunburned, I get this big circle above my eye. I want to kill him
you
every
must
time
have been
I
the
see
cool
it.
kid in your neighborhood, huh?
It turns blue.
Yeah. I remember a kid in my class, remember because you have the BB gun fights? He had a BB gun lodged under. It was right next to his eye. he could never go out for sports or even take gym class because if anything happened to him, this BB could go into his brain, right? So as the rest of us are going out in the late spring to play ball, he has to go to the library. No matter what come up in school, they wouldn't even let him take wood shop because somehow something could kick up and hit him in the eye.
Oh, if I was that kid, I would constantly be walking on eggshells. Like the slightest move could send the BB into my brain.
He seemed nervous. He did not seem like he was going to have a comfortable. But I don't, now maybe they'd be able to operate on it. But then they thought it would be, he could end up losing his eye.
He's like Ben Stiller in Royal Tenenbaums with the BB in his knuckle.
Oh, yeah. But his was like lodged right next to his eye.
That's much worse.
Yeah, I guess so. But BB gun things, your parents try to tell you, all right, remember, I'm going to give you this BB gun. Don't point at anybody. It's only shot at targets. The second they leave, you and your friend just start shooting. You're pumping and shooting right at each other.
You're right for your fat uncle, right in the rear. Boom.
First of all, what is funnier than seeing one of your friends scream after he's been shot with a BB gun? It is absolutely a laugh riot for a kid. And all you can think of is, I wish these were real bullets. That's all that gets into your head when you're little. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, what can we do for you?
I'm about a freshman in high school, and for gym class, they're teaching us, Olympic handball.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like lacrosse with a little volleyball. And there's a chicken goal, so I don't want to, I got a cannon. I don't want to throw it at her head. So I kind of, toss it behind my back. The thing goes right to her face, breaks her nose. 1 in a million shot. I can never do it again. And all of a sudden, her senior boyfriend, wants to throw fists with me in the lunchroom after,
Yeah, give it a rest. There was an accident. Stop acting like anyone sets out to do these things. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, when we were younger, one time we made a life-size dummy, brought it up to the Henry Hudson Bridge, and threw it off while the Circle Line was going by.
Oh, Jesus. What happened, Tom?
Cop boats, helicopters, and lots of tourists taking pictures.
And, at the time, it all seems funny.
It all seemed funny. As a 40-year-old,
yeah,
don't seem so funny now.
I know. You cannot believe how stupid you were. Here's the beauty of it. How old were you when you did that?
About 12 years old.
All right, so here you are, 28 years later. We're going to send you into the prize closet and pick up some Knicks tickets.
Congratulations, buddy. You get Knicks tickets for the game Tuesday night against the Seattle Supersonics at the Garden.
Awesome.
All right, Tom, so it all works out. I want to point that out to some of you young pranksters. Maybe as the years go by, the trouble happens, but then after that, it all seems great and someone gives you Knicks tickets. Now, Bianca, you will never be getting tickets. A girl is dead. That's something you got to carry with you. I can't help you there.
What's scary about his story is when all the hardware starts coming out, where he's talking about the police boats and everything else.
We've all been there when the fire trucks showed up. And you're just looking out your window at the brush fire across the street. You know what I would do every time there was a brush fire? I would go across the street and see what little kid was over there. Because everybody had a campfire that got out of control. Did you have woods close to your house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had woods in certain areas, and it was just frightening den of trees.
But you had to go in there, right? You had to have a fort.
Absolutely.
Had to play Army.
In our case, it was the ditch. We inverted the fort, and we made like a 20-foot ditch. It was awesome.
Was it, or was it just a hole in the ground?
It was pretty lame.
John, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Good.
Yeah, one time when I was in a metal shop as a kid in junior high, a guy I know said, hey, why don't you put this on Jerry's neck, and scare him, say, ooh, it's hot. And I didn't think about the piece of metal. He just handed me something. Wound up burning the kid's neck, giving the guy second-degree burns. I got suspended, and people thought I was a mass murderer because that's the kind of rumor that
I know. It will turn suddenly to you're now the Jeffrey Dahmer of your school. And then remember, well, if you went to public school, some kid always came in who was a Catholic who was booted for doing something horrible. Some mishap took place, and now he's ended up with you, the idiot public kids. Right back, Ron and Fez Show.
The Ron and Fez Show. XM 202.
All right, I got in this argument today. Some kind of a fucking knee pad joke came up. Somebody was talking about. And I said the difference between fucking guys and girls, as a fucking guy's not going to get on his knees to fucking please a woman long term. You know what I mean? You might do it once or twice early on. But in a long relationship, that fucking knee thing is not going to fucking happen for a guy. The woman's got to go on her back. The guy comes in and gets a little rest for himself laying across the fucking bed. This young whippersnapper disagreed with me. Dave, since out of the people in here, you're the only one who's ever really, besides me, have given oral.
I've eaten
yeah.
I've eaten the pussy, Ron.
Yeah, I know you have.
And I've never eaten it on my knees, ever.
Never went to your knees, not even once.
Swear to God, and that's probably blasphemous. But
now, I say, I've got to go along with the gimmick of, sure, you're in the shower, you're going to have a little fun. And obviously early on, when you're very curious about it.
Okay.
But in a long-term relationship, a guy's not going to be sitting on his fucking knees like a broad blowing his fucking kneecaps out.
No.
Especially anybody who's ever played behind the plate before. And I'm going to check with Pitsy on this, who started for his high school team as a freshman, as he's pointed out every day. Now, Pitsy, where are you on this?
I have done it before,
yeah,
but I haven't done it with Vic. I've done it to random girls. So long-term relationship,
right?
I have
Early
not done
on,
it.
I'm so fucking curious. Yes, you will do it, just in the same way that you would watch a movie through a fucking keyhole. But a long-term relationship, you're not going to be a guy who goes to his knees.
And it was more of like in a bathroom or in like a random place,
right?
in a
Quickly.
bedroom.
Yeah.
The girl's vagina doesn't go out like at the same angle that a guy's cock does. Like, I don't even understand how you could do it.
Well,
on
you
your
can.
knees.
You actually
no,
can.
No, because it's more like their pubic area is there, but not their actual pussy.
Well, you're going down in and out. I'm not saying that you're going to like a fucking pubic bone like a fucking animal.
Oh, I don't have a very curvy tongue.
All right, let me talk to Miss Lily. Lily, you come on in here. And, I mean, you know her. She'll jerk somebody off with her feet. There's nothing she's not willing to discuss. By the way, the little sweater, the necklace, adorable today.
Thank you.
Adorable.
Thank you.
You're doing really well at making spring your season as well as winter.
I'm trying.
Well, I will
really
say
trying.
I'm not totally crazy about the hair today.
I know, it's
but
fine.
I'm willing to let that go. And I only did that because Fez came in on my side. I was hoping that he would find that as a fault so I'd be left out of it. But since he refused, I had to go to it.
That's okay.
But I'm still going to give you a passing grade.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you think men are willing to go to the knees? And by the way, I'm not even going to force a fucking long-term girlfriend to do that. I want to say fucking, lay across me here. Honey, enjoy yourself while I'm watching TV. I'm not going to fucking make you sit on the fucking knees like you're a whore in the men's room.
Although that is great.
Yeah, occasionally.
The bathroom stall blowjob is the best ever.
Sure, because you're a fucking shit smeller. You love it in there. And by the way, you're generally going to get it from a guy in there, you fucking femme. You agreeing with me there?
Yeah, I do, but I never actually noticed it until today.
Yeah.
Like, I've actually just thought about it. But I think it'd be more comfortable if you did. Like, let's say the girl was lying on the bed and you got on your knees and were doing your business. Wouldn't it be more comfortable, I think, than
doing your
legs?
business? I don't know where the fuck we're going. What are you saying?
Well, like...
Pissing, shitting? What are you saying?
Oral.
Okay.
Performing oral on a woman. I think it's more uncomfortable when you guys are, like, laying on the bed and maybe your legs are hanging off and it's sort of awkward.
I think the difference here is also this. That any man only thinks his oral when he's given as a preliminary. As he's getting, he would like to be that to fucking be the closing act of the night.
Mm-hmm.
But if he's giving, guess what? That's the opening act. Or at the very least, the middle act. Here is Craig. Craig, you're on Ron and Fez.
Oh, hey, boys, what's going on? Just the fact that a man is on his knees doesn't seem very manly. It's almost like you're becoming a sub. Fuck that.
You really do. A guy looks like a fucking sub, and what he's really doing is craving cock if he's on his knees.
Maybe I'm really lazy, but my favorite thing when oral is just lay straight on my back like Nero and have her just sit on my face.
Right.
And just like she's feeding me grapes.
Dude, you didn't have to throw it in Nero. We understand that thing. And that is preferable, except for you're really not going to be able to see TV from that. And here is Logan. Logan, you're on a Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, I was just thinking about what Lily said. Have the girl, lay across the bed, and you're on your knees right there in front of her, just going to town.
If you're on your knees, you're on your knees, brother. That's the fucking thing. You might as well be, I hate to say it, but fucking Kunta Kinte. They're trying to break you. And I say Kunta Kinte, I don't call him fucking Toby like they did, Earl. So I'm with you. And black guys aren't even crazy about giving face, right?
No, not at all. Most black men, they hate it. They don't.
But not with a white girl. They enjoy it with a white girl.
Well, that's a little bit of a change up then. Then it's
I
a whole
see.
other story. But black women, no.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that it worked in that way. You know what I love about having you here and Lily here and Fez? I get to hear about the whole world. I get to find out. And even with Dave, I find out what the retarded people think. Oh. I get to find out about everybody. It's like a little UN show. Here's Chris. Chris, you're on Fez.
Hey, guys, the whole logistics of it doesn't work out. I tried it once, and my neck felt like I was staring at an IMAX screen from 3 inches away. It just doesn't work out.
Well, you got to do this. Lean back. Now, lean back. You know what I'm saying? You got to really fucking throw some music on for it. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. It is the Ron and Fez show. Learning so much today. Lily, you more apt to go to your knees or...
Mostly.
lay across?
I'm usually mostly on my knees.
Yeah.
I think that the way that, like, if he's standing and you're on your knees and you have to do the motion, like, back and forth, it's a little harder, though.
Right.
Wouldn't you agree? And it's weird that we usually go to that position, but it's a little bit harder rather than, like, if the guy's laying down and you're just going up and down.
No, I agree with you. I think in a long-term relationship, you're going to lay on your back and let the woman lay across you like a little fucking kitty cat. Let her enjoy herself. Let her get off her feet. She's had a hard day. She's had a hard day.
And, I mean, who doesn't have a bed? I don't understand why you're getting blowjobs on chairs.
Here's Dan. Dan, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's going on?
Yeah.
As a black man, my theory, and just to me, my reason why I don't like going down on black women, it's like going down on a Brillo pad. You know what I mean? When the pubic hair is cutting into your nose and your eyes, you know what I mean? It's
So
like torture.
you're saying if she would trim it up a little bit, you'd be more than willing.
It grows back, you know? It's always there in the back of your mind.
Now, Earl, do the black girls go for the shave down as much as the white girls do?
Not at all. They prefer
No.
it. I mean, they'll touch it up, but they will never they'll never go
You can
completely
poke at it, and
wood floor.
then they assume that you're into pedophilia because you want them to shave.
Yeah.
Black women are trouble.
Well, you don't need insults, too.
Well, I know sometimes that comes up, and I just go like this. Hey, hush. Stop giving your opinion. I'm going to send you the big-ass prize closet, Dan, for actually knowing more about being black than our own black girl does, who really didn't understand. Yeah. All right, there you go. Here is... here's Paul. Paul, you're Ron and Fez. Paul. Going once?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, how you doing?
Good.
I'll tell you, if you guys are doing it right, she's not going to be staying on her feet very long. I can stay on my knees, but she's not going to stay standing up.
You're one of those fucking guys who act like your fucking tongue comes straight from heaven. You ever hear a guy who just fucking goes on talking about the way he can eat pussy? And to me, when a guy tells you how good he can eat pussy, it's like hearing about a guy who won a lot of fights in high school. I never fucking believe it. I'm just like, oh, yeah. You're the, oh, fuck, I'll eat the fuck. Yeah, I know you will. You're the fuck, you're tremendous now. You're tremendous.
He's dishonest.
Yeah. Lily, what's a bad one? You've had good, you've had the bad. Where do guys make mistakes there?
With oral?
Yeah.
Jamming too many fingers in.
Yeah.
And they can be very rough with
Right.
fingernails and stuff. You got to be very gentle because it's very sensitive down there.
And guys are just in there acting like I'll cram this thing full.
Yeah, like, oh, well, my dick's bigger, so I can just shove as many fingers as I want. No,
Right.
you have to really sort of work your way up.
And they seem like they're in a hurry when you're hitting that situation, right? They want to get in and out.
Yeah. And then there's a good spot, you know, like if you're doing the
The G-spot situation where you go up,
Yep.
up and in. Yeah.
Your fingers towards you kind of
Right.
thing.
Can you
Yeah,
map
not
that
just,
spot
you
out
know,
for me?
The spot's mapped out anywhere.
I've never been able to give it good. I just know for a fact. They say that my tongue, I give it the wrong way, and that my tongue is too on on the end, so it feels like a spike on their pussies, rather than every single. And by 5 or 6 months, every chick I've ever gone out with is like, when I even try to go down there, they're like, don't worry about it.
Let's see your tongue.
They go like, okay.
Oh yeah, it is a little pointy.
They say
You're
you have to
rolling your tongue, though. That's probably the
Oh,
problem.
God, that's insane. Oh, that's gross. Look at his eyes.
Ew.
Look at his eyes bugging. You know what you look like right now? The fucking last hole of a miniature golf course. Hey, I could barely even get that line out. I could barely even fucking do that when I was in such a fucking hurry. I was amusing myself. I don't always do that.
Take it.
Stop it.
Take it.
Seriously, you're grossing me out.
Does that feel good?
No.
You like that, don't you?
By the way,
not at all.
I want that girl to leave you because I'm so fucking scared the baby's gonna walk in and see this. Hey, BJ, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how y'all doing, fellas?
Good.
I just want to say something. I love you, Earl, and all the other black people out there, but this thing saying that black men don't love eating pussy, I'm a black man, and I love eating pussy. I eat Mexican, Chinese, white girls, it doesn't matter. And they're talking about being cleaned up and all nappy type of stuff. Date women that are over 40 years old because most women shave nowadays, you know,
Right.
so you ain't got to worry about that, man.
Earl fucking really hasn't seen a woman's pussy since Angela Davis, 1968. So he goes back a little further, when it was a little more al natural. Earl, you're going to agree with that?
I disagree. I would have to disagree with BJ because most of the guys I grew up with, they said they hated doing it. Most of the guys I know that are black, you can't even broach the subject anymore.
Yeah.
Because they're just like, ugh, you know.
Actually, I'll tell you the truth. When I was younger, I used to like to sell different products, and I'm not a fucking racist person at all. So I'm always willing to sit down and smoke a little fucking thin joint with a black guy. And I would always fucking gross them out by talking about eating pussy. They would literally fucking start to run like I showed them a magic trick. Which, by the way, I don't know what it is about black guys, Earl. You show them a card trick and they act like the devil's in the room and they try to fucking jump out a window. Stop being afraid of sleight of hand. They will run down the fucking street. Any carny will tell you that. One fucking thing you show them and off they go. Ben, you're on Ron and Fez.
I'm calling from AZ, and I guarantee you I've had more black pussy than Earl, and it's always been manicured and touched up. The girls know right.
Earl don't know what he's talking about. Earl, you're having a hard time representing. David, you're on Ron and Fez.
Ronnie B, hey, when you gonna stop asking Earl about black issues? Not only does the black man eat the pussy, we eat the ass. And the black
that's one up, Earl. That's you didn't even notice.
And the black ladies love licking ass. And when you want to get on your knees is when you turn your bitch around and eat her ass from the back.
Now, Earl, you told me before you won't eat ass.
Never.
Why?
Never.
What's the problem?
Because that's where shit comes from. And fecal matter.
You ain't going to get in there. The pussy's where babies come from, but you're going to have a baby in your mouth.
That's the whole idea.
And shit and fecal matter are the same thing. I hate to give you the definition.
Hey,
Dave would know.
Of course he would. He eats his own. Stop being a big crybaby, Earl. This is why you're single. Because you refuse to fucking mingle.
It's an ass. You know
Well,
what?
it's an ass. Go ahead.
I heard that one of my friends was telling me that the scent of a black woman was different than the scent of a white woman. And
Wasn't
that's
that an
why-
Al Pacino movie?
I think it was something completely different than oral, but
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard, and I don't know if Earl knows that.
There's
Probably
definitely.
not.
Let me. There's
Nobody
definitely
said anything, Earl. Stop acting like you're in an argument.
No, I
with her.
started there and he's like, probably not. And I'm like, well, I think there's definitely a different feel and a different texture.
Yeah, what
to
you
them.
feel is cock in your mouth, Earl.
I don't.
Here's Bronx Johnny. Johnny, go ahead.
Hey, what's poppin', boss?
Yeah.
Earl, you don't know shit about black women, motherfucker. Like, have you ever been
true.
with a black woman, honestly?
Have you, Earl?
Yes.
Not one of your
school days
sisters.
been with a black woman,
I
but you
never
lied about this
touched
shit
my
either.
sister.
Big Sheila.
Like, you've never had, like, that shit tastes like cotton candy, and they trim it real nice. They do barbershop shit with it. Like, they do little Playboy bunnies and shit on there. It's nice.
Like that girl in the line with the helicopter head? That prom picture?
But nah, Earl, I don't think you've ever really been with a black woman.
Earl, I don't think you have either.
Yes, I have. The two that I've been with was not a. Well, I take that back. One was not a good experience.
Were they light-skinned black girls?
No.
Were they trannies?
They were not trannies, no.
Did you get a set of balls in your mouth?
It was RuPaul when he was at NEW.
Look, if you went with RuPaul, I ain't going to fucking hold it against you. I saw him dressed up before. He looks good.
It was not RuPaul, but yeah, there was one experience that was just not a good experience. It was literally like screwing a razor blade. She was so sharp down there.
I don't even know what that means. What?
Yeah, she just was not trimmed.
With the clit? Oh, you're talking about a pubic hair.
Yeah, she was just not. It was just
I didn't know
not
what he
well
was saying,
kept.
did you?
Her hair was
No.
not well kept at all. It was very, dare I say, naughty.
So how it,
Naughty?
Dare you? Naughty would make it soft.
Well, not
These are lies.
Well, not
aren't
naughty.
they?
Oh,
like,
of course they are.
They're not. I mean, naughty like
Did you have
like
the
a
clean
dread
sheets?
naughty.
The
Like
famous clean
dreadlocks.
sheets?
Just wasn't. It just was not fun. It was not with the sheets. No.
What was her name?
Monique.
What a fucking lie name! It was Taniqua. What a fucking lie name!
Was it the fat comedian Monique?
No, not her.
No wonder it wasn't a pleasant experience. Fucking big chubby bitch.
He was with that fucking. He was with Rerun's waitress. What was her name?
Shirley Hempel.
The great Shirley
It's
Hempel.
not Shirley from What's Happening.
God rest her soul. She used to do stand-up, too. Did you ever see her stand-up?
Never.
Yeah. Oh, she'd be like this. My pussy is ready. You know, she would be so fucking just racy and on the edge.
This is before or after what's happening?
After. And I'm not
That
fucking
would've been
kidding.
weird.
It was fucking hysterical. And sometimes she would come out on stage with a fucking thing wrapped around her, like she was bussing tables, like she would have an apron on.
Now Shirley
I'll
the
tell you
waitress.
how I want my pussy fucking. It was fucking. I'm not even like kidding you. She was a draw too.
Wow.
People were dying. Hey Mongo, what do you got for us?
Yeah, Earl thinks all black women have thick bushes because he hasn't seen one since 1982.
Well, true. It's been a while.
It has been a while, yes.
2 years? The standard line?
Yeah, 2 years. June 1st, she'll be getting some.
Well, Shirley Hempel died, I think, in 04. So
When did she die?
I think like 04, 03? About 5 years ago?
I thought it was even fucking before that. The great Shirley Hempel.
Yeah?
She was fucking great.
Yeah.
No, was she related to Shirley Temple?
I believe not.
I think she was. I think
No.
that was her daughter.
But later on, yeah.
Later. See you later, buddy.
She did go with that kid and play haircut, though.
Well,
Where it
everyone
was-
did there in the late
Yeah,
80s.
that was-
Even Earl had that fucking thing going, didn't you, Earl?
No, I refuse to get that damn ugly ass fade. It's the worst fashion statement ever.
I call it the Kenny Walker.
I will tell you, that first Kid and Play fucking movie, was that House Party?
House Party 1.
I will never turn that fucker off because of the great Robin Harris. The funniest fucking man. He died early. He played the father in that.
Uh-huh.
And he was the funniest goddamn comic, and nobody even knows it. He was funny as shit.
It was funny. It was a precursor to Fridays by far.
I'm telling you, the whole movie was his.
Yeah.
When he was fucking, he said, "Boy has a head like a whisk broom." And then he was, and when the fucking cops asked him where he's going, "I'm from a town called Fresh Off a Cop's Ass, and I'm getting homesick." I could watch that fucking movie 1,000,000 times. Here's John. John, you're on the Fez.
What's up, boys?
Yeah.
Hey, I wanted to know Fez's opinion on eating pussy.
You know he's checking in a nut hut. Why do you want to fucking make him even crazier? Why you got to do that to him, John?
Because it's fun.
Yeah. I'm not going to let anybody tease the retard, Fezzy.
Thank you. Just wait till I get out of that nut hut.
If.
Years from now.
Skawifa La Fafa, it's the best of Ron and Fez on XM 202.
A new exhibit is being shown in the Oslo Natural History Museum.
Oh, I'll have to get there next time I'm in Norway.
So it documents and shows evidence that homosexuality throughout the animal kingdom does exist. They say they've documented gay and lesbian behavior. It's been observed in more than 1,500 species, according to scientists there.
1,500 species. You see that, Fez? You're normal. Congratulations.
I am not in any sort of Oslo Zoo exhibit.
Yet.
So 1,500 species. This sounds like gay animals are in everything. Bugs, mammals.
I've always
birds.
heard that. I've heard that all the time. That everywhere you go, there's gay or at least bi animals.
I figured maybe around koala bears. They seem like a really gay animal. Like they would just start hugging on each other. Boy, koala bears.
I heard even sharks, that there's been a thing where gay sharks.
They seem too tough to be gay.
You wouldn't expect it, would you? Eric, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, hey guys, I got a gay animal. Fruit bat.
Fruit bat? I think that's just the name. I don't see bats as being so gay.
Earl, if you had the fucking animal, what would it be?
If I had to screw an animal? Oh, my
Yeah.
God. Wow. I would probably go something close to a human, probably like a monkey or something.
White people are so scared of black people.
Why do that to yourself, Earl? I mean, you have the entire animal kingdom. Not to do a fucking racist joke on yourself. You couldn't get out of it.
You could have said porpoise, anything.
Fez, you?
Oh, give me a nice fluffy panda.
Oh. Like sticking your dick out the window.
Interracial.
I gotta go baby deer. I want to go underage baby deer.
Those little white bottoms on those baby deer.
I find them high. I think they look like models. I think they look like starving models.
Looks like they're wearing diapers.
What?
That white bottom on the back of a deer looks like it's got a diaper on.
Dave?
I'd like to probably take a camel to bed because of the humps. It's kind of sexual. They store water in those humps like chicks.
So
store
you're
milk.
going to suck on a hump while
Yeah.
you're taking a camel from behind.
Yeah, a little hump nipple suck.
Here's Bach. Bach, you're on Ron and Fez. It's very gross.
I wanted to know how long Fez wanted to be a koala bear.
866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Barry, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, I got a gay animal for you.
Yeah.
About a kangaroo. Kind of hopping around like a little homo. Deal.
I'll tell you, a kangaroo, nothing grosses me out of everything in nature. Nothing grosses me out more than the kangaroo baby. The baby is born like a fucking fetus, right? It just crawls out of the mother, then crawls up the body and gets in the pouch where it stays for another fucking 4 or 5 months to finish cooking. This thing fucking is the grossest. It looks like a worm. It's so tiny. It's about the size of a peanut. Crawls out of the mother, up into the pouch. That's what the pouch is for.
That is so gross. I had no idea like the mother didn't put it in the pouch. That it had to
She
get there
couldn't hold
itself.
it. Did you ever see her arms?
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
tiny little thing. She couldn't reach down there.
Actually, kangaroo has quite athletic arms. That's why you hear about the kangaroo boxing.
Yeah, but they don't have any fucking stretch on it. There's no fucking wingspan.
There's no gripping.
I don't know about the grip. I'm sure it could probably pick up small things like twigs or.
Why
maybe
hasn't
kangaroos.
it? There's nothing fucking picks up anything from us. It's our thumbs.
Oh.
I would if I was a mother kangaroo and that thing was crawling on me, I would just start swatting at it, thinking some sort of big tick had gotten on me or something.
Believe me, if fucking humans were like this, I'd be waiting for a bat for this thing to fucking fall out of the woman. I'd be standing there with a fucking aluminum bat going, and now nobody has to know. Now you don't have to have any of that conversation with your dad. It's over. These things are so gross. So fucking disgusting. Kurt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I'd like to do a little lamb. You do them right up against the cliff so they push back.
Yeah, I've heard that before, that those guys will do that. That
Oh,
they'll bang
fine.
them up against so it feels like they're getting the angle going on it. Like that maybe the lamb's into it.
Yeah, with a sheep, not a baby lamb. Gee,
Right.
that's pedophilic.
So it's got to be, where do you decide that it's an adult?
Well, I think it's probably got to be like a year old to be an adult.
To me, if you're fucking gross enough to fuck an animal, you might as well fuck a puppy. What's the difference?
Have some standards.
But what is it going to do? Ruin the rest of its life? This thing will forgot it got raped the fucking second after it happens. Dan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies. Hey, bonobos. Bonobos don't do nothing but screw all day.
White people are so scared of black people.
That's you, Earl. That's your fucking list. Wes, you're on Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, I'd want to fuck a manatee just before I eat it.
I got news for you. And maybe this makes me sound fucking gay, but I ain't fucking anything with a flipper. It just grosses me out.
Too much noise, too. Manatees are very noisy animals. It would be too freakish. You need a quiet animal to fuck.
Well, first of all, I never would fuck any animal without duct tape. I don't want to hear any of their squawks or fucking calls. They got to have duct tape on.
Even ducks?
Especially ducks. I just say fuck a bird, not sick. Bart, you're on Fez.
Yeah, you got to go with a baby calf. It's the only one that'll turn around and give you a blowjob, too.
Yeah, I wonder about that. I mean, that thing's going to seem like a fucking, teat to it.
A lot of animals would give you a blowjob if you do the old, everyone knows.
You're giving them one first? You sick fuck?
The old peanut butter gimmick. Everyone knows it, and it's worked. I mean, it probably works.
Have you done it?
Maybe
Tell the
with
truth. I want you with your friend?
Friend's dog, maybe.
Tell the truth.
I tried to get an oral from my friend's dog, for real, and I did get a couple licks, but nothing that would get me, to climax.
Were you hard?
Yeah.
Now, what were you thinking about when you were doing it?
I was really, really
thinking
drunk.
A cat?
No, it was New Year's Eve.
All right, fucking really drunk, and New Year's Eve are not in a fucking... It's not an excuse to have sex. That's the fucking Mel Gibson excuse.
Well, in all honesty, everyone else had, hooked up with a chick. There was 12 of my friends.
So you had to leave the species.
And no, it was like a huge sex house. And so I was the only one there who didn't have a chick. Mm-hmm. So he had this gorgeous dog. It was one. It looks like one of these.
Collie?
No, it was like one of those Alaskan wolf dogs that is blue eyes and such beautiful gray fur.
Were you attracted to it before you got drunk or after?
Yeah, I did always think the dog was very attractive.
Okay.
And it had such a cute name, Coco. So I thought, all right, I'll try the peanut butter trick that everyone talks about. And I did get a couple of licks, but it wasn't anything that's going to satisfy. It'd just be like a chick licking you.
Where were you?
I was in his bedroom.
All right. So you go to his refrigerator.
Yes.
You take his peanut butter out.
Well, in his case, it was his cupboard because he didn't refrigerate the peanut butter.
Smart. All right. So you go to the cupboard.
Yeah.
By the way, how long ago was this?
This was 2001.
All right, 2001. Around the time of 9/11, you're getting a blowjob.
Way to honor the dead.
While the rest of us are dealing with the fucking pains of 9/11, you're getting a blowjob from a dog.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Life goes on New Year's Eve.
All right, when I'm saying here I'd fuck a baby deer, that's a joke.
Yeah.
Just so you know it. Now that you fucking opened up and come running in and saying that you were getting a fucking blowjob with a dog and you had a parakeet in your fucking asshole, to me, mine was a joke. Yours is serious. All right, so New Year's Eve, 2001.
Yeah.
This is the way you're starting off the new millennium.
Yeah.
You're fucking sitting there with your pants down.
Yeah.
Dog licking your balls.
Yeah. And it worked, and the licks were good. It was pleasurable. But after a while...
How many did you take?
50, 60. I took as many as, 2 or 3 minutes. And then I realized it was annoying to keep having to reapply the peanut butter.
Right.
See, that is... It killed, the sexual drive
mood.
of it.
Now, were you thinking about the dog?
What's that? I was looking at the dog, but I was thinking about, typical, porn chicks and stuff like that.
You weren't thinking about a dog licking your
A
balls.
little bit. It was an attractive dog. But, no, mainly what was going through my head was porn chicks.
All right, let me check over with Earl. And blow every call off. Forget all the I'd fuck a blowfish. That's embarrassing to me. This is all now about Dave. Earl, have you ever had sex with an animal like this fuck?
It has never even been a blip in my mind, much less happened. That is absolute crazy talk.
I mean, this might be the only place I believe agree with Peter. We shouldn't be fucking banging dogs.
I would never ever penetrate a dog. I would never violate their.
Swear to God.
I swear to God.
I don't believe you.
I swear to Jesus,
You
and
see
I am
what-
a Christian, and I would never violate their.
No,
their
I knew you were a Christian when you said you put peanut butter on your cock and let a dog lick it off. I go, this guy's got some religious background.
Well, the way I looked at it is the dog doesn't know what's going on. It's getting a snack, and I'm getting a, shall we say, a snack of another kind. Everyone wins, is all I'm saying.
Does your friend know that you did this?
Absolutely not, and he's not going to be my friend anymore if he learns about this. I hope he's not listening.
Was it smooth or crunchy?
It was smooth.
Are you talking about his cum or his fucking peanut butter?
Good old-fashioned Skippy, baby. Good stuff. Hey, it worked out.
You're a sick bastard. And I know this happens with other people.
Well, I mean...
And I cannot use drinking as I would let Mel Gibson use being drunk as an excuse before this.
The thing is, I didn't invent this. I'm flat out saying, like, I've heard this as a wives' tale.
Why don't you try this when you rape someone and you understand, hey, I didn't invent rape.
No, but I mean, I thought this probably would work, and so I did, and it was semi-successful. I couldn't get off, but it was enjoyable while it lasted.
Your chick know about this?
No. And that's why she won't be getting a MiFi anytime soon.
Aaron, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
I got a story about my dog.
All right, go ahead.
She likes when I come home from the gym, if I take off my shorts when I'm real sweaty and just kind of lay on my back, she'll just burrow her face right into my butthole and just lick it like there's no tomorrow.
You feel happy? This is one of your people, Dave. Why don't you guys get your own fucking Pal Talk room? Why don't you go in that direction?
Dave, you didn't put peanut butter on the bung, did you?
No. I'm all man.
Now, you really do this, Aaron?
I've done it before. I don't do it regularly.
You don't work out as much as you should.
He's letting himself go. Ben, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's going on, fellas?
Yeah.
The only good quality Dave had left is that he wasn't into bestiality. See ya.
That was it for you.
No.
There's nothing left redeeming.
I never will have necrophilia.
Ever?
Unless I can get, like...
What if it's a really cute dead dog?
Roadkill. He's fucking roadkill now. Jeff, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm calling in. I got a blood drop from a monkey once.
How'd that happen?
I worked at a zoo.
Yeah.
I was working at a zoo. Yeah, her name was Shaniqua. She was a janitor.
All right.
White people are so scared of black people.
Phone screen. Johnny, screen. Al, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah. We're on, met a guy in Montana that showed me a unique way to do chickens. You got to flip them over and make sure they're laying eggs so they got a bigger hole. Then you get yourself aroused, slam them on your dick and snap one wing. They come off like a corkscrew. It's a good time. By the end of the night, you got all these limp chickens and a bunch of beers, you know?
All right, can I tell you something right now? This is the problem, Dave. You sound country. When you tell a fucking story like this, you sound country.
Well, then, so be it. I'm a country boy.
I'm starting to believe you are.
Hey, I always liked Hillbilly Jim.
James, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I just wanted to comment today that with the desperation you got in resorting to dogs, it's no wonder that your girlfriend likes chef cock.
This is way before I knew her.
Way?
Couple months.
I honestly think you need to tell her this story.
No way.
Now, because this came up, I guess the Mel Gibson thing is tomorrow night?
Actually, part 1 was today on Good Morning America, and part 2 is tomorrow.
I thought that this is not running as a primetime thing?
I think it's just Good Morning America. Am I wrong?
I think they ran excerpts on Good Morning America, and they're going to run the full on
Yeah, to
ABC.
me, this seems like a primetime interview. You know, that's not, you don't throw that away on a fucking morning show. I think the country wants to see Mel. But one of the things that she asked was, when you're drunk, is that when the truth comes out? And he answered no. What do you guys think?
I think truth comes out when you're drunk.
How about you, Earl?
Truth comes out when you're drunk.
That's not true, because I make up stories when I'm drunk sometimes.
I will say this. If the truth comes out when you're drunk, why would I have told so many pigs over the year that I loved them? I've only gotten them fucking engaged when I was drunk. I never fucking met it.
And it's totally true.
I fucking must have asked 7 women at least.
And I bumped
fucking marry me when I'm drunk.
One time I bumped into Gene Garofalo when I was drunk at a bar.
Yeah.
And I made up a whole story that I was a Conan O'Brien aide, and we look forward to having you back on the show and everything. Just total bullshit. And she bought hook, line, and sinker and everything.
Why would you do that?
I have no idea. I was
you tell her that you let a dog lick your dick? I'm sure that would have impressed her enough.
It was probably because you look so much like Conan
So
O'Brien.
your thing was you needed to pretend you were an intern to
Yeah.
get ahead. in life.
I just felt like, well, I want to talk to her somehow. But
Right.
There'll be no other way I can, so I'll just pretend I worked on the show.
I just think that a lot of all that, I love you guys, we're always going to be friends, that shit gets said more being drunk than here's what I really hate. Or, how many times, I think insecurities come out when you're drunk, but I don't necessarily think they're the truth,
Yeah.
that's how many times you put, I'm living a lie! I'm living a lie!
My one buddy, he plays guitar, and I play...
Is this the guy whose dog blew you?
No, this is another pal. And he plays guitar, I play drums, and every time, and we're good drinking buddies, and every time we get hammered, it's always, you quit your radio show, you quit being the lawyer, and let's start a band.
Why don't you do that? Now that you're sober, I'm telling you, you two guys could make it.
No.
White Stripes.
No.
Here's, let me go to, I gotta get somebody on these fucking things. Cork, you're on Fez.
Yeah, I was just going to say that I'll rub peanut butter on my dick, throw on a chef's hat, and Dave's girlfriend will lick it all off.
I'd say it's just, now there's a cruelty factor involved here.
But I can only use my experience with family gatherings when people got drunk. The truth always came out at family gatherings because people would get snockered and just be like, I never liked you. I always hated you.
I've seen that happen, too. My grandfather would always fucking bring up things from years ago that us kids didn't understand why he wanted us all to hate our aunt. But I don't think that's that may happen sometimes, that there's the true feelings. But also there's things that aren't fucking true. Obviously, the way you talk to women is completely different than when you were sober.
I think it depends on the type of person you are. Like if you're a shy, reserved person, the truth will come out when you're drinking. But if you're an outgoing person, you probably become more over the top and, if not lying and exaggerated.
Yeah, and I don't think that is who you really are either. You know what I'm saying? That fucking guy who always wants to fight, I don't think he's always there when the guy is shy and sober. I just think that's one aspect of the personality. Here is Howard. You're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I want to know if Dave is gay. Was he fantasizing about Rin Tin Tin or Lassie?
Nah, this is a female dog. Coco.
Are you sure? Because you'd be sick if you let a male dog
Absolutely.
fucking lick your
Nah,
cock.
That ain't going to fucking happen. But Coco, beautiful husky. Blue eyes. Blue like the ocean.
You know what's funny? I never heard you talk about Westside this night. I have never heard you wax on about the things that you like about your girlfriend.
Well,
call her a beautiful husky every once in a while.
Jay, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, I want to know if that sick red-headed bastard put the peanut butter on his dick with a fork or something, or if he just stuck it in the jar and then put it back in his friend's
Oh,
cup.
a very good point. Did you use your fingers or a
Spoon.
spoon?
Spoon.
Because you're not
Spoon.
sick.
Absolutely not. Now that I think about it, the spoon did touch the penis and went back into the jar. So, if I
You double dip. That's fucking grotesque. Where you going, Where you going, Earl? You quitting the show?
That means their whole family.
Ew, you made peanut butter.
This is just completely disgusting me. What were you drinking to get?
He had his little white Irish dick in the peanut butter. Why are you making a big deal out of it?
It's fucking New Year's Eve.
But
wasn't I drinking?
Yeah, but how come everybody at the party can get laid but you?
I don't know.
And you couldn't even get off with the dog?
No, there was some cruel, once again, God being all funny. There was 12 of us and 11 girls. It was almost a perfect
So you finished
matchup.
last.
Yeah, I was dead last. I have a dozen.
It's almost impossible. Not one of your friends would say, yeah, fuck her after I'm done. You don't have one buddy like that?
No. The girls wouldn't. They wouldn't voluntarily. I think one of my pals would say that.
Wait a minute. You can't talk a girl into banging two guys, but you think it's okay for a guy to fuck a dog. One is crazy behavior. The other's fine.
I don't really want seconds, though. I don't know.
Because that's sick.
Yeah.
You'd rather have a dog lick your balls. You sick fucker.
At least I knew the dog was a virgin. At least I knew that
You're
much.
the fucking virgin. Where you going, Earl? You can't leave the show. He got sick. You know he's the queasy type.
Earl, have some of that peanut butter out of the jar in the office that Dave keeps there.
No kidding. This fucking does keep a jar of peanut butter here.
It just crumbled.
He really is left. All right, hold on. He's gagging. Come back to me, Earl. Taylor, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I don't understand how Dave can say that he lies more when he's drinking. He lies all the goddamn time.
Yeah, you are 100% liar.
No.
You lied about Earl today.
We found the clip where he badmouthed them.
I need you, because you are such a fucking liar, I need you to swear on the Bible, and you swear you're a Christian.
Yes, I
You're
am.
a Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
Swear to Jesus
Okay.
that a dog licked your cock.
I swear to Jesus that a dog licked my cock. I swear to Jesus Christ.
All right, I believe you did then. Because to me, when you swear to Jesus, you're suddenly getting his attention. So he's now forced to turn around and then hearing you that a dog licked your cock.
Yeah.
That's probably the first he's ever heard of you. This is the first time you're on his radar. Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yo, what's up, buddies?
Yeah.
Hey, I was just calling Dave out. He lies all the fucking time.
Yeah, he does.
Just swear to Jesus, though.
Do you believe
I don't
him
know
about
about
the
that.
dogs licking his balls?
What's that?
Do you believe him about the dog licking his balls?
Yeah, I do believe that because he is such a sick fuck.
Yeah, he is.
That's the one thing people will believe that you have ever said.
I don't know why. I'm a very truthful person.
You're not. Your lie, it ruins the fact that you did or did not get a blowjob from a fucking husky.
And Dave, whenever you're drunk and you do something really dumb, you never own up to it. You're like, I don't remember doing that. This is what you remember from the one time you were drunk?
That's true. This fucker blacks out so much, he might have fucked a rhino for all we know. You sick prick. Look at you.
What?
You're a fucking embarrassment to your family.
Love that.
You're an embarrassment to your family to sit there while every other guy's getting boned by a fucking hideous, ugly Jersey whore. You're fucking still coming in last by having a dog suck peanut butter off your cock.
Well, you have to. Hey, desperate times call for desperate measures, as the saying goes, you know? And, hey, I did what I could.
All I'm saying is the dog could have done better.
I look at it as being resourceful. I mean, you know, and also I'm not proud of it, and I didn't make a habit out of it. I was drunk. It was New Year's Eve. I wanted a little action.
I was drunk does not work for Mel Gibson or you. It doesn't excuse all your antisocial behavior. You still have to perform and act like a citizen. You've got to take responsibility for what you've done. Let me ask you something. If he got drunk on New Year's Eve and let a guy blow him, what's the fucking name we would be calling him to this day?
Gay.
Earl.
Fag.
And yet, you're acting like you're not.
I got standards.
Yes, but your standard is this. You're a beast fucker. You know it, and I know it. You don't get to get away with that forever. That's a one-time shot. You fuck one dog, you're a dog fucker in your grave.
No, wait a second.
Yes.
Wait a second. I didn't fuck the dog. The dog gave me oral.
All right, so if a guy gave you oral, is that a gay move on your point? On part?
It's probably, that's kind of gay. Yes. If a guy gave me oral, I would consider that gay.
So the dog pulled open your zipper, pulled down your pants, and started blowing you.
And look at you, you homophobic prick.
but
You're most proud that you got sucked off by a girl dog. Your fucking worry is that it could have been a boy dog.
I'm not. I'm just pointing out the details. That's all I'm doing here.
You're a filthy dog fucker. You're a filthy dog fucker. I know it. You know it. I'm going to call your parents.
Please don't, Mr. B. Please, Mr. B. This is serious time now.
Mrs. McDonald?
No,
yeah, this
no.
is
Yes.
Ron Bennington. I am Dave's boss.
Yeah, thank you for calling. Thank you for what you've done for him.
Todd, you're on Ron and Fez. Toddy boy.
Yeah, I got a question for Peter Pan there.
Yes.
I want to know if he licked a spoon after he put the peanut butter on his dick.
No, but I probably smelt the spoon a little bit.
Why?
Just to make sure my dick didn't smell. I've always worried.
Yeah, we'll know this. That fucking dick of yours smells like old ham, you Irish fuck. Mark, you're on Ron and Fez.
Oh.
Yeah. What can we do for you, Mark?
Oh, hey, I just want to know if this is the third girl he always goes back and forth on saying that he had sex with because he never can be consistent on 2 or 3.
That's a good point, but no, I never.
You didn't make your list?
I never included the Coco.
All right,
into my
in
list.
your life, how many women have you been with?
4.
Tell the truth.
3.
All right, 3. West Side being the last?
Yeah.
And then 2 women that you said don't even live in the tri-state area?
Correct.
They live where?
One was a British person, Carol Ann, and then this.
She was your first?
No, excuse me. She
she
was
got
the
stuck in-
Irish, and she was first. And then this.
In
is
Ireland, did this take place?
No, this is taking place in America.
Yeah.
Where I lived in Spring Lake, Irish people would come down to work at the hotel that I used to work at.
Okay.
And same thing happened a couple years later. And ironically, her name was Carol Ann, and this chick's, and everyone's going to think I'm lying, but this chick's name was Carolyn from England this time. And,
So, and then West Side is from France, right?
France, yeah.
So you've never fucked an American?
And it was a Siberian Husky.
All right, how old were you when you were with the Irish lie?
Oh, that took place, not lie.
The Irish washwoman. Bum 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 ba-da-da-da-dum, bum bum bum.
Very hot. That kind of black Irish look. That sort of, 19 or so, I would say. 19.
You were 19 or she was?
I was 19. She was actually a little bit older, by the way. She was about 20.
She was about 80.
And then I was 20.
Sure, lad, just lay your balls right here, and then take care of you. You know what she said after Dave fucked her? Roof, 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 roof.
What's wrong, girl? Dave stuck in the peanut butter jar? What's wrong?
She didn't bark. That was Coco. And,
That's, you know what that's for?
What?
Fucking a dog. Eric, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, hey, I got two things for Dave. First one, Dave, what color are West Side's eyes?
brown, light brown.
Okay, the second thing is you do realize bestiality is a cardinal sin. You're Catholic. You will rot in hell for that.
No, never heard that, sir.
Yes.
There's nothing about bestiality with in the fucking Bible.
No, I'm saying I'm sure there is, but it's not a cardinal. It's a venial. Cardinal is pretty much for like killing and really bad robbery.
I'd rather hear that you fucking stuck up a jewelry store than went down on a dog.
I know. Which sounds worse when you lay him out there? God's going to think the same thing.
I don't think so. If God really took a good look at it, two of his creatures on earth were getting pleasure. One was being fed, and one had a bit of a sexual need that was being fulfilled.
So there's nothing wrong with it.
No.
Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, not only is he like shameless in his admitting of the thing, right? But then he tries to justify it by saying, "Hey, you know, it wasn't Lassie or Rin Tin Tin. It was a girl dog." Well, what the fuck was Lassie anyway? He probably wanted Timmy to fucking suck his dick.
I don't know what Lassie was.
The point is this: to get a dog to suck your dick is like getting a retard to suck his dick. You can only trick. You've tricked this animal into a disgusting act.
Both require peanut butter.
With your fucking see-through freckled cock.
The dog was very affectionate to me, always.
To you or the peanut butter?
To me. And the peanut butter.
Chris, you're on Fez.
Yeah, I want to know how old the dog was and if Dave counts it in dog years or not, whether it's like some kind of statutory sexual assault.
I did do the math. The dog was 4, which would make it 28.
All right, Frankenberry, you brought your Bible in?
Yeah.
You're a religious guy?
No, I'm not.
Okay, you
just Bible.
Just keep a Bible with you. What do you have for us?
21:8.
Yeah.
22:8. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I have it here somewhere. Oh, whoever layeth with the beast shall surely be put to death.
All right, now, according to the Bible, Fez and I should kill you, and I'm going to take it on. I'm honestly going to do the work of the Lord.
That was the part of the Bible, I'm pretty sure, that they said you could have slaves and shit, you know, and that part of the Bible's been
still in there.
Looked at as kind of crazy and weird.
The Bible's kind of crazy and weird because it doesn't let you get a blowjob from a dog.
No, but there was all crazy
fanatical thing.
Adulterers were put to death now, and everyone agrees, the Pope included, that you can have adultery. You have to get killed for it.
Even the Pope says you're allowed to fuck around on your wife. Yeah. You're swimming upstream.
No, it's a sin, but it's not worthy enough to be put to death. I would say dog cocklicking is the same thing.
You already got hair like the heat miser. Now you're going to hell.
First of all, to compare an adulterer with a guy who lets a dog lick his balls is being fucking cruel to adulterers. Here's Jerry. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guy, what's going on?
Yeah.
Dave, I'm Irish, and you know, up until now I've been with you the whole way. But every time I turn around, there's Irish priests touching kids. There's Irish
politicians with Irish names touching kids, and there you are, you're going blow it all by licking a dog.
No,
And let's
I
not-
didn't lick the dog, Jerry.
And
That's
then,
the same thing. It's the same thing, guys. It's the same
and
thing.
Jerry, let's not forget Bono and the Edge. There's plenty going against the Irish right now.
I know. Come on now. They're doing just fine.
You
They're
know
doing
what?
great.
I'm going to try to make it up for you, Jerry. We're going to send you into the big-ass prize closet.
You'll get a copy of Pretenders and Pretenders 2 thanks to Rhino Entertainment. Those are in stores now, or you can check it out at rhino.com.
Fez, he doesn't want that. Does any Dexy's Midnight Runners you could throw him?
I don't think we have any.
Any Rory Gallagher? Yeah, everybody's turning in the Bible stuff. Whoever lieth with the beast shall surely be put to death. If a man lieth with the beast, he shall surely be put to death. And ye shall slay the beast. This act is so disgusting that the Bible wants us to kill Coco right now. And if a woman approached unto any beast and lie down thereto, thou shalt kill the woman, kill the beast, and their blood shall be upon them. So they do not like it in the Bible when you women are fucking around with animals.
Your blood should be spilled everywhere, Dave.
Jeff, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Yeah.
What else is Dave going to do? You know, if I put fur around my mail slot around the apartment, so while he's drunk, will he fuck the mail slot too?
Well, he has jerked off in many. Well, he jerked off at Plymouth Rock, right? Wasn't that you?
Plymouth Rock and Statue of Liberty and probably Grand Canyon are my greatest conquests of spanking it.
More than the dog?
More than the dog. I mean, yeah, I'm not embarrassed to say that. You know, we've heard my story. I fucked a blow-up doll, and I fucked a jar of microwave jelly like one time, but that's all.
You microwaved the jelly first?
Yeah, because it trust me.
You kept the lid off of it, right?
Yes.
Good.
To people who are
Safety
curious
first.
out there, it does work. It's the best simulation to sex that I've come up with.
Now, had you read about it somewhere, or you invented this?
It was my own thing. I really had a good thought. I emptied the jelly with halfway, microwaved it. It's got to be Welch's grape jelly.
Not too hot. I
Not
suppose.
too hot, because I learned that because I did burn my cock when I first put it in. But you have to do it missionary style, and it works. It works the best.
Missionary style. What other way is there to fuck a jar? To come at it from behind, you idiot?
I picked it up and I tried to do doggy, but it spilled all over the carpet.
So you've got to lay the jar down. That's what you
have to lay the jar down.
I don't know what missionaries were spreading this fucking behavior to people. I have a hard time to believe the Catholic Church would say, now when banging a jar of jelly, make sure you don't put it in your hands.
Hey, the way I look at
There it is. There's your Welch's.
This is
All right,
perfect.
Show us. No, without put the lid back on because
Okay.
other people are going to eat this. Yeah. How would you approach this jar?
I would take the jelly, put it on the ground,
Yeah.
and after microwaving it,
Yeah.
boom, up and down,
Now-
thrusting the way you would to a woman. Just
Now, the
dip,
odd thing
dip
is-
up and down.
This is way less offensive to me than the dog.
Yeah.
The jar, this is a fucking idiot with a jar. I don't care.
I would think
That's his business. The dog completely grosses me out.
Yeah.
And I find unforgivable.
Okay, well, that's where you and I differ,
Would you let a parakeet fucking eat seeds off your nuts?
No.
Because that's sick.
No, but birds are fucking little aliens. I wouldn't touch them with a 10-foot pole.
Rob, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, buddy.
Somebody walk over there and punch that liar in the face.
What do you think he lied about?
The same guy who gets so drunk that his inhibitions are down that a dog can go down on him can come up with some crazy Conan O'Brien story for Janine Garofalo. He's an idiot. Dave, nobody likes you.
I'm sober
You're no
now.
friend. People have tolerated you your whole life. Do you understand that?
No, I don't. I don't think you know me very
All right,
well.
so you're saying he lied to Janine Garofalo, not some. Why don't you go over to Janine Garofalo and say, hey, back during 9/11, I got a dog to go down on me. I bet you would have kept her attention then. I don't think she'd be too busy to turn that story down.
Again, I'm sober now telling a story, and I am telling it with a little ounce of shame, but
What part are you ashamed of?
Get the cards on the table. Well, I mean, now that you guys are talking about it, it is somewhat of a reprehensible act. I say somewhat because the dog enjoyed it, and I did too. I mean, I don't
At the time, it seemed totally natural.
It just was something that I had to do.
You didn't wake up the next morning going, oh, my God, what's wrong with me? I'm an alcoholic.
No,
I
not
had
really.
a dog lick peanut butter off me.
No, I was just more concerned about the showering because I still had, like little peanut butter spots all over my penis the next day.
So the dog wasn't even all that good.
No. See, because the dog can't get its whole mouth on. It's not going to suck the way a human being, sucks something. It's just going to lick.
Mhm.
And so just watch, you can never get off with just licks. Even if it was like Pam Anderson licking, it wouldn't get you off, I don't think.
Yeah. Yeah, I see where you're going with this.
Right?
You'd rather be sucked off by a fucking dog than licked by Pam Anderson.
No. No, it's not where I'm going. I'm saying licking does not get you off.
You need the jelly.
I'll tell you this, and I'll give you this. You're a crazy fuck.
Mm.
You're a crazy Irish bastard. You belong out of this country, obviously, where your drinking is unrestrained. And your behavior with drinking, unrestrained.
Yeah.
And you've got zero plans to quit, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I mean, we're going to end this show at 3 o'clock tomorrow. You'll be drunk by 3:45 and drunk bad.
Hopefully, yes.
And then the trouble starts.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes on until Sunday. You refuse to drink on Sundays?
Yes.
Why? You need 24 hours to bounce back?
We have a show on Monday.
And you would think you wouldn't wake up. If you drank
No.
Sunday afternoon, it would just go on and you wouldn't be able to get up on...
I get up late. I get up pretty late. 11, 12 o'clock.
See, I don't see it as like the no Sunday drinking. I don't see it as being responsible towards the show. I think you're just so hungover and feeling sick from the weekend of binging that you're not able to drink on Sunday.
I could. I could do it. I could have a couple pick-me-ups, and then the pick-me-ups start the ball rolling. So I could. After all, it's pretty much the same effects that I'm feeling on Saturday as I'm feeling on Sunday, and I can still, have a few.
Dave, when you watched the Notre Dame football with Fez, did you drink during the game?
I have. I've had sometimes off, and then sometimes I have.
He gets a couple of drinks in front of me. That's the most he'll do. But he's dying to drink, and he won't do it in front of me.
I mean, I have had Jack and Cokes in front of you. I don't know.
Because, Fez, you see drinking as a truth serum.
Yeah. I think if you drink, what's on your mind is going to come out.
That doesn't make it truth, though.
I think it's a truth serum. I think Mel Gibson is anti-Semitic, and the truth came out of him. I think, your true feelings, thoughts come out.
And Earl, you agree, huh?
Absolutely. I think whatever's locked in your subconscious comes flying out. Everything that would inhibit you from saying that will come out.
But see,
but that doesn't make it truth.
Right.
You could hold on to whatever or just think that's what you're talking about. Like, you're thinking I'd like to fight fucking 10 guys. It doesn't mean that you're the type of guy who wants to fight everybody in the bar or loves his country as much as some guys. Man, do they love America.
Yeah,
when they're
I'm one of those. I am so fucking 13 now, baby.
Yeah.
These colors don't run.
Yeah, I know. I've done the same kind of shit when I'm drinking.
Oh, man.
And I wake up, the next day and go, that's not true. And, why am I engaged?
I mean, what if in your subconscious, like, you really think you're a Hollywood producer or something, and then when you start drinking, you go around telling chicks, "Hey, yeah, I work in Hollywood. I'm a producer." It's not accurate. It's not who you are, but it's what you think you are. Maybe you think you're a superstar.
I remember as a kid, I fucking wake up the next day feeling like shit. I get a call from a girl that I can only fucking say was a small hand fucking freak. All right, she had tiny little hands and was just a fucking freak. She calls me up and says that I told her I was going to the prom with her. I go, look, I'm going to get all fucked up and say all kinds of things. I can't be walking around with you in public. You know this, and I know this. Now, you've got a great little story. You fucking banged a legend. Spread that around with your friends. Let everybody know. But I ain't fucking renting a tux and walking into the joint with you. Maybe you do what you do last night. You catch me 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Get that word out there. Let people know. Get that fucking shit in your bag. But it ain't not going to happen. I'm showing up at your house, meeting your parents with fucking flowers. That just doesn't go down. Now you can, go ahead, try it out. I hear you crying and going on that I ruined your life. You got every right to it. But we're not going to the next thing. So why, Fezzy, if the truth came out, would I say something so horrendous to everything that I believe in?
Maybe you really wanted to go to the prom, just not with her.
No, I really wanted to get balls deep into one ugly girl, like I with this fucking guy with this pig dog. But the point is this: I'll be a little more open to agreements on things when I'm drinking.
Oh, okay.
I'm more friendly, less critical when I'm drinking. And I don't think that's my normal way of going through life. I think that's the alcohol.
Maybe it depends on the person. Like with Eastside Dave, he spends his entire sober life telling lies. Maybe that's going to come out.
But let's go back to Mel Gibson. Let's judge Mr. Mel Gibson. The guy hasn't done anything that would be shown him to be a hateful person. You could look at the fact that he belongs to a religion that's a little too tight on any human. You know what I mean?
Right.
That sometimes that when you're restricted, as soon as you do go you get a little too free. But I don't think that the guy really shows up that he's done anything anti-Semitic before.
No, I just think these are his thoughts. I think he thinks that he's never done anything physical against Jewish people, that I know of. But
what makes you think, before this time, would you have thought him to be anti-Semitic?
I wondered about it when The Passion of the Christ came out, and we had heard those stories about his dad, and wondering if the movie was anti-Semitic. So I had already started to wonder about him to begin with.
But you don't judge people by their dads, do you?
No, but I wonder...
And did you say anything anti-Semitic? He lifted the movie from the Bible. It's not like he wrote this fucking story. He shot the Bible. If you're saying the Bible's anti-Semitic, that's a whole different story.
Yeah, I don't think the movie was anti-Semitic.
Now, having said that, if I'm Jewish, I'm going to think everyone's anti-Semitic. I'm going to be like Earl is with racism and believe everyone to be racist out there.
You didn't think some of those parts with when the Jews commiserated and were talking about Jesus and everything, that he kind of made them look a little too sinister and weird?
But so does the Bible.
Yeah, it's just, that part was a little strange.
A little strange? What are you talking about? You had a dog suck your cock. If we're going to talk strange. By the way, Fez, let it be known I will never see the Mr. T fucking show. It won't happen. No matter how many times Joe Scarborough asked me to watch. Brian, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, I think everybody ought to get together and we buy Westside a MiFi so she can listen to her little retard at work.
I'd rather she didn't. I don't want him to. Yeah. I want him to feel totally unrestrained here.
Yeah.
And you know what? Here's the odd thing. You have this story. We never even heard it before.
Right. Well, I have stories.
You got a little piece of gold. You had a little piece of gold for the show. You held back on me. Jay, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's going on, buddies?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I've been raised in bars since I was a kid. I drink 3-4 times a week. I lie more. The truth never comes out when I'm drinking. I'm conning. I'm telling people what they want to hear. I'm in different states. And I've had an altercation with a black guy, and I'm calling him everything under the sun, but that doesn't mean I'm going to go drag him behind my truck and burn a cross in his yard. I'm not a hater like that, but...
I gotta go along. I had an uncle that when he would drink, he would cop to murders that he never had any part of. That he would claim there's a body somewhere and blah, 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 and you see that thing in the paper. Don't ask me too many questions. He just loved the fact that people would think that he was tougher than he actually was. And he wasn't a hit, man. He was an alcoholic. He was an alcoholic with a fucking sense of bravado. Jeff, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
I don't understand Westside's true meaning when she said that she stole Dave away from a brown-eyed bitch.
866 Ron Zero Fez. Here's Mongo. Mongo, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I'm a pretty honest guy when I get fucking hammered, but I got to ask, I got to say to Dave, I'm pretty impressed. All this time when I heard that you were dicking the dog, I thought it was just all about your work ethic.
866 Ron Zero Fez. They're not going to leave you alone on this one, Dave.
I don't know why. We all do things, in our past.
Well, we're divided 2-2 here. Dave and I believe drunkenness does not equate honesty. I will say this. You know how they talk, say, sodium pentothal, truth serum?
Right.
Bullshit. It is not. You'll still brag and tell fucking stories in sodium pentothal. I know that for a fact.
You do?
I just think yes. I fucking experiment a little bit. Don't fucking ask me
All right,
about the things I've done. You're out fucking dogs. I have my own fucking problems. Here's James. James, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
I'm one of them kind that are just 10 foot tall and both on an asshole. Just add alcohol when I get drunk, man.
Right.
And
I gotta
wanted to
agree.
say-
I know a lot of guys like that. There's a lot of guys who want to fight every time they drink, and I don't think that's their true nature, Fez.
My brother Corky is like that, and I think that is his true nature. I think he constantly wants to be in some sort of argument or something else with somebody.
And that during the times that he's sober, he thinks all those things, but he's too shy to say them?
Yeah, I totally believe, because he's totally wanting to pick a fight with somebody when he's drinking, and it's basically the same mental state as when he's sober.
Well, I remember one time you and I hung out when we were drinking, and I started throwing gummy bears at a guy. I would never throw gummy bears at a person sober, but I had to have the alcohol to be a mischief maker and a fib teller. I think booze just heightens the exaggeration in people sometimes.
I kind of go along with that, although I do think you're an asshole when you're sober and you're antisocial. I don't think you're as bad as when you drink.
Okay.
God, you're unbearable to be around when you drink.
Yeah.
It's just awful.
Really?
Yeah.
I always thought we hit it off.
No. I could never stand to be around you when I first met you.
Oh, geez.
Bar 9, I'm like, who's the fucking red-headed guy who's always trying to push potato skins on everyone? He always would have an enormous fucking table
you
full
didn't like
of food.
that?
No.
I always would ask
I found
you.
it disgusting, yeah.
And like mozzarella sticks.
Yeah, it was just so...
Me, you want some?
No. I just couldn't stand it.
I thought that's being friendly, and offering someone to eat off their plate. Oh.
No, I couldn't stand it at all.
Oh.
Terry, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I just say drinking makes me more confident. And also, is that big-ass bowl of gravy still sitting there?
Yeah, he's
I can't
here.
tell the difference.
I am
I
not a
can't
bowl
tell
of
the
gravy.
difference.
All right, Fez, here's a good point, though, because he says brings on confidence. People will drink before they get on a plane, make them feel a little more relaxed.
Right.
Make them a little more gregarious at a party. People who are shy, people they need to... That's not their true nature. That's the alcohol coming out.
You don't think it's their true nature, though, to want to be gregarious? They want to be able to
Well,
talk to...
I think everybody wants to be something, but that doesn't make it your true nature.
Yeah, I can see that. And the thing with the airplane, that I don't even think that works.
It does for some people. It used to for me.
Really?
Yeah. When I would drink, fucking any problem, like the thing with an airplane trip that's annoying is the amount of time it takes, and you're sitting there reading the paper and trying to get comfortable. If you're slamming drinks, you might as well be at a fucking bar. The flight here to Vegas, it'll take a half an hour instead of 5.5 hours, which feels like 8.5 when you're sober. Believe me when I tell you, when you don't drink anymore, life takes way too long. There is too much time to fill when you're not drinking.
So when you drank on a plane, were you upset when the flight ended?
I have been. I've fucking had flight ends and fucking hugged people goodbye and said, we've got to do this again. Seriously. You're the fucking best.
I have never been upset when the plane came in for a landing.
I have done things even on a plane where I tried to get other people in our discussions. Lean back. Tell me the truth. If you had one draft pick to start a football team any time in history, Joe Namath, Johnny Unitas. Remember, they're each at their peak. And I'm always would try to bring everybody into the party. And you know that's not my fucking nature. I don't give a shit if anybody else is happy.
Yeah, I know
when
that's
I'm fucking sober. I could care less. But drinking, I become way more social. Rich, you're on Ron and Fez. How are you, buddy?
Yeah, really. Isn't today Dave Free Thursday? This guy is disgusting.
What I'd like to do is turn this into a Rich-free Thursday. All right, Rich? You cannot
right,
call
thank you.
on any more Thursdays. When Dave
All
gives
right.
us a story like this, I say run with it, Pooh Bear. Today's your day. It's all Dave all the time.
Poop hair?
Yes, that's our nickname for you now.
Poop hair.
Pooh Bear.
Oh, I thought you were calling me poop hair.
Yeah, Poop Hair. That's what I'm calling you. Here comes shithead. Let me go over here to, oh, jeez. Let me go to Rob. Rob, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, I was just going to say that I don't think I could ever eat another peanut butter and jelly sandwich after what I've heard today.
Just don't use Skippy. There's Jif. That's out there. Those jars haven't been contaminated.
You've ruined peanut butter and jelly for people today.
I do think about that family getting back and eating out after you've had that peanut butter all over your cock.
Yeah.
And who knows what happens here at work, girl? Who knows what happens here at work?
Earl, you've had that peanut butter on crackers.
No, I haven't. Not anymore. Ugh.
What Fez claims is the true nature of Dave is getting his balls licked by a dog.
I agree. Yeah. I completely think that's the truth.
Then why hasn't he done it since?
To me, we're just hearing this the first time. I have no reason to think this isn't a multiple offense.
Well, Dave, is it?
No, it absolutely isn't.
All right, go ahead. You got the Bible with you?
I swear to Jesus, this is not a multiple offense with dogs. Swear to Jesus. Or any animals. I know people are going to say, no, any animals, it was a one-time thing.
Let me say 2 words to you, muskrat.
No, absolutely not. Very, too much the claws.
Then I owe her all $5. Because I thought for sure you were with a muskrat before. Let's all go gag, dry heave, and then try to get back into this Ron and Fez show. I threw Lily the hell out of here, and Franklin and our old intern Nico stopped in. How you doing, boys?
I'm fine. Awesome. Thanks for having us.
We had a little bit of food here, and then we got into an acid talk where I turned around, and it looked like Franklin and Dave were trying to talk Nico into taking LSD. I'm going to tell you something, Nico. You're a nice young man. You're just graduating from college now.
That's right.
Do not listen to them.
Oh.
LSD is not for the weak of mind. You, my friend, are a weak head, and there's no possible way I want you taking a drug.
Well, it sounds euphoric.
It can be. Under the right circumstances, yeah. But sometimes you go very sideways. And for that, my friend, you need to have a trained mind. You have to have an improvisational system that I don't believe that you have.
Oh.
I can see you with a fork in your own neck screaming, I'm almost done with the cake. Dave, how old were you first time you did acid?
16.
16?
And I did 4 tabs. All at the same time.
What kind was it? Do you remember?
No, I don't.
The old orange barrels, microdot? Blotter?
It had little. It was blotter, and it had little snakes on it. If that helps anyone,
it really does. It helps a lot. Well, here's the funny thing about bladder acid too: is they have a big sheet of it, and then they, some fucking hippie is dropping drops of liquid acid. How much are you getting? If you're getting there's 2 drops. Suddenly you're double dosing. Yeah. Your friends aren't. Do you remember the first? How old were you?
I was 14 when I first tripped, and it was Popeyes, I think.
Popeyes.
Yeah. Like little Popeyes.
I was 14 also. LSD 25. Oh my God. Was that just a rocket shot off the planet Earth? I mean, it's really now looking back on it, the person who sold this to me is child abuse. That is child abuse. I remember I did it early because it was a Sunday, and at the time I had to be in by 10 o'clock or something, I had like a curfew. So I did it right before Sunday dinner, me and my friend. And I'm sitting there, I'm having Sunday dinner. It was like roast beef and mashed potatoes with my family. And all of a sudden I just see the mashed potatoes. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I mean, when it wasn't like a slow into it. It was just like, boom, peak, right? It just fucking hit me. And the house that I had lived in, my entire life was a different place. And I just I look up and my mom goes like this. You're not eating anything. You're not eating. And I'm like, what the fuck? Where am I at? And literally, as I'm staring at this monster that used to be my mother, this liquid-headed monster that's going in and out, I just hear my doorbell ringing. Ding, 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 ding. It was my buddy who hit it hard and just went running up the street. We got to get out of here, man. He's just ringing my fucking thing. And I spent the next... Jesus, man, it must have been 20 hours just fucking wrestling with it, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the first time I ever did it, I did 4 tabs. I went to a house party, and no one else was on acid, and I just felt like
everyone at the party.
You didn't even have a trip partner.
No.
That's so stupid.
I was
antisocial.
Really
Dangerous.
dumb. And I remember all the guests at the party just became a giant one monster.
Oh, that's cool.
And I'm like, I have to,
Transformer.
Yeah, I'm like, or Voltron. Like, and I'm like, I have to get the fuck out of here. I tried to leave, and I only lived like a minute away, 2 minutes away.
It is amazing how many times you'll think to your head, well, I got to get the fuck out of
that's
here.
it.
We got to go.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you have no idea where.
Yeah, right.
Or where you are.
We'll get away from this feeling.
Yeah.
This feeling is awful.
I know. As if going back to like my parents' house was any safer. But I tried to leave the house, and it was only 2 minutes away. I'm walking, and about like 2 hours later, I check my watch. I'm like, how come I'm not home yet? And I'd simply been walking around the house of the party, and all the people were
trip
staring
to
at
nowhere.
me. Yeah, and
It's
everyone's
the
like,
journey to nowhere.
why is Dave walking around the house for 2 hours? I thought I was totally nuts.
How long were you tripping for the four times?
The first time, it was like 12 or 14 hours.
Oh.
It was insane. At one point, I'm in my bed, and this like I can remember it vividly to this day. This ice cream cone goblin was just like, "You have a little bit longer to go." Oh my god!
That was Beanie.
I'm like, fuck!
You can't be my trip partner.
It's like,
Yeah, I know, man.
I try to describe people, but to see an ice cream cone that has become a goblin is the fucking worst. I almost jumped out of my bedroom window.
Oh my god!
You know what? It's weird that you said that because one time, and like I said, most of the time I would be so young, I had to get at home, you know. And I remember laying in my bed knowing there's no fucking, there's no outs, there's no fucking way this is wearing off for a long time. And I'm like fucking hearing this woman singing like an opera thing. And it was a fucking siren, man. She was calling me. And I was like, if I follow that voice, either something really good is going to happen or something really bad. But it was fucking, when you're hearing a woman fucking sing to you, I couldn't make out the words, but she was trying to fucking pull me down the street. Fuck. And in hindsight, like, if I would have waited until, I would have had some psychology in my life, some, experience, some philosophy, something. But, I just jumped into it so quickly.
I think this is what actually pulled me into looking at psychology and looking at theories and looking at things like that. It opened up like a door. Literally, the first time I did acid, I felt like a light came on in the back of my head that was kind of cracked, like a doorway that was kind of cracked, and it bursted open, and this flood of images and light and feeling came through. And literally, that light went from my mind into the room and started like a fire in the room, but it wasn't a fire of fear. And I was like, you know what? There is way too much going on. And literally from outside, I was watching the day go from night to day to night to day to night to day, and the stars would happen in the room. And I'm just like, there is so much more about this world that I want to find out about.
It's really interesting that we've never done any like real serious work to find out what is going down with all that, because you would think that somebody would take some real interest. And I guess they did in like, the 1950s or whatever, when they tried to figure it out, and they just, this is too crazy.
Gave up.
Yeah, the government gave up on it.
We're not getting anything out of this.
Or did they think there's too much? Because it really does feel like you're incredibly close to something. And everything, Tom Robbins, the writer who did, even Cowgirls Get the Blues and all that type of stuff, he said, it was that before and afterlife thing for him, is that on acid he looked around and he saw that, flowers had personality and, everything was alive and pulsating. And that changed, his creativity from that point on. But there's very few people that will give it that kind of positive spin, you know what I mean, and said, this opened up things for me.
It does. It does. It does expand your mind. I know it's such a bad cliche, but I totally believe it's true.
I became a different artist the day after I tripped. Like, there was a point where the day before I was drawing cartoons with outlines, and the day after I realized that there's no separation between one person and another and one object or another. It's just gradations of light. And I drew differently from that point.
For me, it cut into my baseball career, because I'm like, I really don't see why I'm playing second base anymore. There's so much to figure out. How many times did you think you tripped?
I'd say at least 22 times.
Yeah. Dave?
40, 50.
Yeah, I probably went like up over that too.
But only acid, though. I've done other things more.
Yeah, the mushrooms and all that.
Shrooms and ecstasy,
like baby stuff.
That's
Isn't it the ecstasy?
It's just you giggle on mushrooms,
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
a little weak hallucination.
It's not the same
Yeah.
But
at all.
acid really does to me feel like going to Jupiter.
Yes.
It's a different world, man.
And it is, I mean, again, anyone listening, there's no possible way I would even recommend it to anybody.
No.
Because I would really think do it at a health spa after cleansing yourself for a week, having your spiritual healer there with you. And maybe under those circumstances, you know, you have a doctor around, then that stuff would make some kind of sense. Not the fucking gun up to the forehead the way the three of us did it. But I remember one time I'm on the Wildwood fucking boardwalk, and we stopped to get a water ice. You people call them Italian ices. It's a cherry water ice. And I fucking get it. I take a lick of it. And my whole mouth went cherry, right? Just, and then it went up through my face, down through my head, my neck. I felt it go through my, and slowly until I could taste cherry in my toes, my fingertips, and all I did was pull that water ice down where nobody else could touch it. 'Cause I'm like, this is the best motherfucker I've ever had, and I ain't sharing it with the son of a bitch. This is amazing.
Candies are the best. I mean, I one time had cotton candy, and I'm like, it's so fluffy. How did they get this so light and pink? And it's unbelievable.
No, did you ever go sideways? Did you ever have the really bad trip?
Oh yeah.
I have never had a bad trip on any drug ever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can roll with it.
Yeah.
How about you, Dave?
No. Oh God, I had some real bad trips. I had one bad trip where I couldn't talk anymore, so it just made me panic because I was trying to explain to my friend I can't talk, and my friend retells the story to me like this. I was just going like, oh man, and my friend's like, hey, dude, you're not talking. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like trying to talk. I'm like, why can't you understand me, Jason? But he just heard it as.
Dude, I've had the exact opposite. I tripped with this one girl up in upstate New York. It was like we were in the woods, right? And we started tripping, and for some reason turned to like wood nymphs. And I could literally understand what she was saying, but I know we weren't speaking English at all. We weren't saying any kind of words. We were just like making noises and rolling.
Bouncing around.
Seriously, literally rolling leaves and jumping,
playing a pan flute.
The best, my
my
favorite thing about acid was like how things just don't make sense anymore. One time I took a bunch of acid. My parents were out of town, and they called me and said, you have to pick up our clothes at the laundromat for church tomorrow. So I got on my bike, I went to the laundromat, and I had the money all ready to go, and the guy's like, okay, pick up the coat or the jacket. And just to make any sense, I'm like, why would I pay him money for the clothes? I was like, wait, why would he wash my parents' clothes? Why would they wash their own clothes?
That doesn't make more
and
sense.
I fucking got on my bike and left. I just got the hell out of there.
Listen, kid, I got a lot of customers.
Here's the deal. The last thing you want to be doing when you're tripping is chores.
Yes.
There should not be a to-do list.
I know.
You should also not be allowed to handle money. I could not use money when I was tripping. That was just like it was anti-me.
Yeah.
One time we were at a concert, and we're sitting behind this fucking kid, and he's got a pencil in his pocket, right? My friend fucking pulls the pencil out, and he goes, "What are you doing with a pencil at a concert?" He goes, "What are you going to do? Write down the name of all the songs?" I fucking I stand up. This asshole has a pencil at a fucking concert. He's going to sit here and write everything down. He's going, "No, I'm not. No, just you." And he wouldn't take the pencil back. I don't even want that pencil. At the time, it seemed like the funniest fucking thing. Just like we had seen the craziest thing known to man. Next day, I'm thinking maybe you just had a fucking pencil from earlier today. Why do we make such a big deal about that? But I agree with you, man. Like a fucking piece of gum or something could be like all the mysteries in the world.
Oh yeah,
are right there, man.
Oh man, I used to love eating peanuts for some reason. Like nothing's better than peanuts. Okay, before we trip, we gotta get peanuts.
I know. When you try to recreate,
yeah. You think every trip from then on is gonna be great with peanuts? What's the big deal with the peanuts?
I know. Last time the same fucking songs.
Right.
You're trying to do everything the same way, and it never fucking. You can never get back there.
It's totally unpredictable.
It's unique.
Every fucking trip was totally different.
Yeah,
right.
Completely.
You know, somewhere.
But
on Mars.
towards the end of it, like I was just fucking sitting there with a bottle of Jack. As soon as the came in, I just started to try to fucking slow it down a little bit. Because you can just pour whiskey down your fucking throat.
Yep.
You could drink 10, 12 beers without even fucking feeling it. Everything else just bounces off you.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else that you could possibly take.
Right. I won a drinking contest in college when I went to Fordham because I knew, okay, we're gonna have a drinking contest. I decided to drop acid just for the drinking factor, but then I never collected.
Cheating.
I never collected the money because I once again I got afraid.
That happens to you now on O&A.
You're the fucking Canseco of drinking contests. This record doesn't hold up. Yeah, I can't believe that you never had to go south on you, man. Because that's when the fucking fear hits. I mean, the way we were talking about good feelings, when the fear fucking hits you, you can't get out of it.
I actually embrace it. It's kind of a weird thing. Like, I think that there's something about, I had a thing where I realized that all my senses were separated in daily life, and all my emotions were separated in daily life. But when I was tripped, everything was one. So it was like fear is the same as comfort. It's just different parts of it. And it kind of stays with me now.
Absolutely.
I don't really get extreme emotions one way or the other too much anymore. Like, I kind of just roll with it. Nothing really makes me not want to be there.
Well, something probably unsnapped in your brain.
Yeah.
And it's not working anymore
It's
the
very
way
possible.
it would for a human being.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I understand that you do have, like, you will, whatever dark fucking emotion, it becomes like a physical thing.
Yes. Yeah.
So you do have to find a way of pushing it aside. But it's really bad, like, if you're only tripping with one other person, and then they go bad on you,
that I've
and then
had.
you're trying to fucking talk them back, and
Oh, man.
you know,
That's
yeah,
the
we're
worst.
doing it. Yeah, look at you sitting here. You're sitting outside now. You start talking to him like he's a baby. But my fucking friend, we're just sitting there and we're having a couple of cigarettes. And again, it's still fucking laid out. You know what I mean? We're so young. You know, we had to take it so early, right? So this fucking friend of ours, he pulls up in a fucking muscle car, and he was an Italian guy, and he had like grease back hair and sideburns, right? You used to call it greaser, right? So he's talking to my friend, and I'm just fucking standing there having a cigarette, and all of a sudden my friend starts fucking screaming, right? I turn around, look over, and he's just yelling, "You Planet of the Apes, motherfucker! Get the fuck out of here! You're the Planet of the Apes!" And I'm like, holy shit, man. And I had to fucking say to his friend, "Richie, just go. And then he's yelling like, "Fuck you! You're the Planet of the Apes, you crazy fuck!" He's fucking really pissed off. It was fucking peeling out.
It's hard to take.
I was in a fucking haunted house doing acid one time.
Oh no,
That I haven't done. That's
I
crazy.
was in a haunted house, but somehow I'm the fucking leader. There's like 12 of us all tripping. And I get to this place which is pitch black, and I just fucking lock up. And there was no future. There was no back. I was gone. All I was fucking pitch black.
That moment.
I was the blackness, yeah.
Wow.
And then I hear just the sound. Come on, let's go. Fucking people are trying to get forward. And I'm just locked up at one with the blackness.
Yeah.
And it was, again, it was at the same time down in Wildwood. And they used to have fucking kids in the haunted house that would jump out at you and yell shit and all. And my friends went off on a couple of fucking goblins and fucking thought they were in a real battle.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
My mom
It was all weird. It was all fucking weird.
I've definitely had the all one feeling, like the feeling that like I spent hours talking to trees. Like sitting there and like watching the earth breathe at the same time that I'm breathing, and having trees come to have the branches come out to me like hands and stuff. And it's like I can relate to that feeling.
I had fucking trouble getting by a tree one night. It was just fucking there over the road. And I would come up, walk back, just walk up a little closer, walk back, because it looked like one of those Wizard of Oz trees. And it was going to start throwing shit at me. Ron and Fez show, talking really about stuff we shouldn't. Always a bad idea. And for you, Nico, a weak-minded motherfucker like yourself, because even as a kid, you got weird, right? Like,
oh yeah,
didn't
definitely.
have to put you on drugs or something.
Oh yeah, still on them. Yeah.
What was your problem? What age did it hit you?
I believe teenage years. Like right at the beginning, I started it was nothing would work, and I really wanted to get better, but like.
Was it like depression hit you?
Yeah, huge.
Now, oddly enough, and again, never take this stuff, but the first thing that they tried to do with acid was treat depression.
Mm-hmm.
Cary Grant used to go on it, and he would actually trip with his shrink just sitting right next to him.
Wow.
They used to do tests with a lot of the old actors, like Burt Reynolds and like Jack Nicholson and people like that, and painters.
Yeah.
They would have the painter paint the same exact thing on acid and without acid.
That stuff is on the internet right now, where you can see how suddenly they go in a whole different way. But can you imagine tripping before you had really good music? You know, you're listening to Pat Boone, and we got to find some Miles Davis something. I can't be listening to the fucking radio, the AM radio. Well, the weirdest thing was Ken Kesey was given acid by the government, and he used to trip while he worked in a mental institution, and that's where he came up for all the stuff that was in Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah.
And if you notice in there, some of the guys are hallucinating and shit like that.
Yeah.
Because that was, his perceptions.
Yeah. Man. I'm
feeling like
I know.
I'm starting to get the
fuzzy.
my neck right now.
Just look at the Beatles music before and after acid.
No comparison.
Yeah.
Look at like R. Crumb, the artist, underground comic book artist. He did.
I didn't
kids
think he
books.
did acid.
Yeah, he did kids books. He took acid, and he said when he was on acid, that's when all of his fucking characters, the Fritz the cat, the cat that likes to fuck ostriches, and all that shit was all done on acid. But I remember one time when I was watching a basketball game, I was on acid. And it was a Nets game, and like Derek Coleman made this amazing, reverse dunk, and I'm like, yeah! I go, did you guys see that play? And it was in commercial break. My friends were not on acid. They were like, what are you talking about? They're in commercials. I was hallucinating plays.
Did you ever trip with anyone? You just around with straight people?
I really tripped a lot by myself, to be honest with you. Because I was so impatient. So I'd get the acid, and everyone would be like, okay, we're going to do this on Sunday, get ready. I'm like, fuck it, I have it on Friday. I'm taking it. But then no one else wanted to do it.
First sign of addiction. First sign.
Probably.
We used to do it in school. We would fucking do it in school. And that... You couldn't stay the whole day. At a certain point, you had to go, you know what, we're leaving.
I have to get
We
out.
tried this thing, but, so I would do it, and, I would go in my class where my friends wouldn't be, and, I'm fucking laughing at some shit that really isn't, all that funny, but at the time, just the entire thing about people sitting in desks looking at a woman, just hysterical to me.
Isn't that the weirdest thing? I feel like acid deconstructs our societal learning. Everything you learn from your own personal experience, you use, but things that you were structured, you just get rid of completely. So the idea of being in a classroom, having one person talking to you, just seems ludicrous.
Yeah, it really is.
Nothing matters. Are you kidding? I don't think anything matters when you're on acid.
I find that not so much nothing matters, but I just understand everything. Everything that's happening, it's fine because it was meant to happen. Does that make sense?
I think maybe your own personality comes out. And you are a person who probably has a belief that everything is more, and Dave lives a more chaotic existence. And as you can see, where he is the only being, everything else is just his giant ball pit.
It would be very interesting for the two of us to trip together, actually, just to see what would happen.
He doesn't do it with other people.
I know, right?
If I ever did it again, that would be it for me. I'd jump off a building.
Yeah, I don't know how I would react now as an adult.
I don't think I could be able to take it. I really don't.
I think I would be able to handle it, but I'd be afraid of what would happen when it came down. I wouldn't be able to look at the world the same way. You understand what I'm saying? I might find out a truth that I don't want to let go of.
It's a matrix.
Yeah.
My wife hates me.
Really? And I always thought that red pill, blue pill was very fucking similar to acid because he looks at it. Remember how it just overtook him?
Yes.
And then he went to a different reality where he wasn't really welcome back to the old reality again. He was always going to be an outsider.
And he was panicked in the beginning when it was first coming.
And you can. I think you can still channel it. You know, you can still like make like inanimate objects just do funny things if you think hard enough.
If I stare at my wall
it's still
too
in me.
long.
I can feel it. You know, like I was saying before, if I stretch too hard or something like that, I'll start seeing like acid fireflies. Like they'll just appear out of nowhere. And
you ever just try to do the trails on your own? You just barely see them.
Right.
But when we're talking about trails, like when you move, you can see all the hands behind your hands.
Like a blur effect.
Like looking at footage 30 frames a second, you're seeing it.
Yeah, you're seeing each hand, so it's not just a blur, but you're seeing the hand at each place.
Yeah.
It doesn't exactly go away.
Oh, wow.
So it almost, you're like, is that all the other dimensions?
Yes.
That, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Is that all the other me's?
Wow,
That's
crazy, dude. Imagine you're seeing all the moments in time that you've left in the past.
Right.
You know what I mean? Oh, that is crazy.
Shit. My other dimensions better hide their porn from my mom. But I think that's one thing that Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas captured really well is remember the trails on the carpet? How they start to bleed upwards onto the walls?
Right.
I thought that is exactly what acid looks like. And it was the first time I thought a real film like captured the effect. I didn't think Easy Rider necessarily truly captured the effects when they were in New Orleans or whatever.
It really, I mean, they captured it from the outside, what it looks like to look at somebody, because those guys were actually tripping during those scenes. Where they thought that was acting. Hey, let's take the acid, and you follow me with a camera, and I'll hold on to a statue and call it my dead mother. And action.
Dennis Hopper's sub-director.
Yeah. Oh, he's something else.
Did you guys like wood grain on acid? Like the patterns in wood grain? Did you ever notice those?
Oh, yeah, where you'd see almost like the watermarks in there.
They would turn to like ghosts for me. They would like start to move up the walls and start to morph into each other.
You had a real connection with wood and trees and stuff.
Very strange. It seems like the nature stuff. I tripped harder in nature.
Nature is like where you want to be sometimes, you know, particularly if you're doing it during the daytime.
Oh,
you know, you don't want to be in the woods at night, but during the daytime or at the beach. I don't even. I hate to act like all these stories are great, but you know what I mean. They happen. But we were in this convertible, and me and this girl, we were with my friend. He's driving a convertible, and for some reason, we really thought it made sense at the time. We sat up in the back of the convertible, and we just waved at people like we're in the fucking parade. Like we're the king and queen of the parade. And we thought everybody was so happy to see us. Thank you. This is a great day, isn't it? Everything is fucking great.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Glad. Thank you so much. Wow, what a day!
That would be the best thing to see from an outside perspective. Who the fuck are those two guys? The car.
Imagine how many people thought they were somebody back then.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Oh, wow.
After a while, we're like, what the fuck are we doing up here? We gotta get down, man. We're bringing attention to ourselves.
One time my friend and I took acid and went to Great Adventure. And we went into the Batman stunt show. And I turned to my friend. I'm like, it's amazing how they got Michael Keaton. Great Adventure. My friend's like, I don't think that's really him. I'm like, I think that is Michael. He's got the same suit on.
It's amazing that you remembered Michael Keaton.
It must be him.
How much did Great Adventure from New Jersey pay Michael Keaton? And then we couldn't get to the bottom of it.
They could get him today.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Now you really want to do acid, don't you?
No, you never do. You never do, young man.
Well, how far into it would you know that it was going wrong?
You'll know when it's going wrong, and then there's no getting out.
Oh, really?
I mean, you got to ride it for hours and hours and hours, and that's the and that's kind of the life lesson that you can't fight back.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's the same with any feeling that hits you. The whole thing of I won't feel that. I was just talking to Fez about this the last hour, that he judges. You judge the feelings that you have all the time.
Oh, constantly. On whether they're right or wrong, not, or is that normal or abnormal?
Yeah, you can't do that.
Because it's all normal to you. It's you.
Have you ever taken acid, Fez?
No. The closest I ever came is one time Ronnie and I got dosed on the air. And I don't even know what that was with.
Somebody gave us pot cookies, right?
Yeah.
And you know how like when you eat pot, it's more powerful.
That's almost like tripping, actually.
Yeah, it is. It's close to that. And he got very weird very quickly. And when we got off the air, I'm like, all right, Fezzy, here's what we're going to do. And, he was like freaking. I go, I don't want to fucking be here. I didn't plan on this either.
Right.
But we're going to have to go with it. We're in a fucking studio. I'm going to put on some John Mayo Blues Breakers for us, and we're going to fucking put on some headphones and ride this motherfucking snake. And just ride it out.
That's all
and
you
he
can
kept and Flipper was dosed too, right? Was he with us?
Yeah, Flipper got dosed too. Yeah.
So, yeah, we were just fucking riding it, and I'm like, we're going to lay back. As soon as I try to lay back and listen to music, it just feels, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I remember seeing those, like, you called them fireflies?
Yeah.
I remember seeing little sparks of light like that.
Oh, really?
I got sick and was in the bathroom and was laying on the tile floor. And you talked about patterns, and all I could see was the tile. And that close up, it looked really big, and I thought that Ronnie had me committed. I thought the floor was the wall of a mental institution.
And this was years before he had his like regular problems,
Wow. Yeah.
So talk about foreshadowing.
Wow.
But it was really funny because it was like an old lady who brought us the cookies, but she was like some fucking crazy old hippie lady with bad eyes that was allowed to fucking smoke pot and shit, And she brings that, hey, I want you to have these cookies. We're eating them like, and it's fucking 7 o'clock in the morning, and like. It was like 40 minutes later, 30 minutes later. I'm like, what the fuck? I just get this feeling. I look up, and there's Fez and the other producer in the corner just giggling their asses off. And I go, you guys too? I go, is it the fucking cookies? That old witch brought us? They're high as fuck.
The ceiling in the studio started to lower on me. That was the first thing I noticed.
Ron and Fez.